so bright. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Geeky Collective Vault. How are we doing, guys?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Looking forward to this stream. It's going to be a bit different.
Yes, it is. It's going to be very different. There's lots of exciting things in this one, guys. Yeah, no, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. We've already got a few people in, so thank you for that. We have Philly was actually first today. First one. Hi, everyone. Wow. Hit that like. Yes, thank you very much, Philly. If you can hit the like button on the way in, it helps a lot. And then Sal, my goal is to actually be second. So far, so good. Yeah, so that's 2 weeks in a row, I think, that you were second. So you're now no longer first. You've been replaced every stream.
He's smashing it. He's doing good.
Yeah, you are doing it. Thank you, as always, Sal, for being with us.
I mean, a consistent second place is better than, inconsistent first place. So
exactly, exactly.
Dogweeto.
Yeah, we've got Dogweetos here saying hello all, and we also have Mike's here as well saying hi.
Mikey boy, evening.
Good. Thank you for all being here. Making sure I've done everything correctly. It's why it's been one of those days, guys. We've left everything to like the very last minute. That's how I feel. I was busy doing stuff with my daughter, ready for school tomorrow, and I was like, "Oh yeah, there's a show that should be starting in like 20 minutes." So,
yikes! I feel that pain. Whenever someone says it's been one of those days, it just makes me think of that Limp Bizkit song.
It's been
song,
yeah.
Everything sucks. That one,
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I definitely, I know exactly which song you mean.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Oh, well, now we're gonna have to educate you.
It's always one.
I'm pretty sure I do. I'm just,
Yeah. I don't know.
It was a big
rage biting
back in the
Cameron.
It was
the best decade ever.
We've got S Beam here saying, "Hey, look at these awesome people. Thank you very much for being here, Beam."
That's lovely.
And Dogito saying, "I listen while I work." Awesome. That's how I listen to most of these streams. I listen to the streams while working.
I can't.
And Helen's show I catch live on Fridays when I can as well, when I'm not too busy, because that's during our
If
work
I'm
hours.
honest, I get overwhelmed. I can't work and listen to the stream. It's too much. My brain gets frazzled.
The streams chill me out. They calm me down.
You can't multitask.
Oh my god! So today, like I had classical music in the background, and my manager called, and she's like, "Is someone playing piano in your house?" I was like, "Oh no, it's just my background music." She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like,
"Oh,
yes,
I love a bit
fine.
of classical."
I just like piano music.
Yeah, she was like, "I just wanted to make sure this is a normal thing, not something to worry about."
Is there something wrong?
Yeah, I was like, "No, it's normal for me."
No, I don't know. I do like a bit of classical music sometimes.
Nice.
We got Carl here saying, "Evening, mates. Good to have you here."
Good to have you.
Right, shall we get straight into today?
Let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Right, so we've got Game of the Week. Of course, we're starting off with that. Jim, I didn't know and totally forgot to ask you and assumed that you were still playing Red Dead. So if you are not still playing Red Dead, you can go and tell me I'm an idiot for assuming that. And tell me the actual game you're playing.
I thought you were going to say if you're still not playing it, then you can go to hell, is where I thought that was going.
No. I assumed, I was assuming you were playing it still, but then I know what you like. You just throw on Resident Evil here and there and just play that instead.
I do. Do you know what? This has been a weird week where I actually can't remember if I picked up the controller this week. Was that Vissa? Did we play anything this week?
Yes, on Tuesday.
On Tuesday? Oh, well, okay, yeah. So technically, The only game I played is Back for Blood this week. I haven't played any Red
Okay.
Dead Redemption
So
2.
what I'll do is I will remove that, and you can talk about the game that we were playing.
Oh, so Back for Blood. It's basically Left 4 Dead, but slightly modernized. Really feels like Call of Duty the way it kind of like plays, because it's quite fast paced. It's like COD Zombies, basically, I would say.
Basically.
But with the Left 4 Dead kind of layout where you go from safe house to safe house with a few missions in between. It's good fun. It's high octane. I do think it's not as good as Left 4 Dead was initially. I preferred the zombies in that. These are more like I don't know, what are they? They're like parasite zombies or something like that. They're called
They're more
Ridden.
monstrous zombies.
Yeah, something like that. But some of the mutations are pretty cool. And it does have PvP, which is a nice addition. And yeah, no, I had fun playing with you guys. Surprisingly as well, David and Vita did the best, I would say.
Yes.
Which was frustrating, but there we go.
Yeah, I died a lot on that, I must admit. More than I would like to.
Same. It's because we're overconfident, I think, and we're just kind of.
It's the reason
going
why I
with
was the
stuff.
dog in it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vita, actually, you saved my skin quite a fair few times.
Yeah. No, mine too. Yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed it.
I'm the responsible one.
Yeah, that doesn't
You
happen
are.
with us.
That's true.
No. It was very much, let's just go and see what happens, and it usually ended up with us dying.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
I'm not playing games to be responsible.
No, exactly.
It's exactly why we don't play them. Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, no, look forward to it. I'm hoping to be able to at least beat Act 1, hopefully, next time we play. That would be quite cool if we can get to the end. So yeah.
Fingers crossed. I don't have much faith in us.
No, I don't. We've got Adam here saying hello.
Hey, Adam.
Thank you very much for joining us. So no, okay. Well, I was wrong with Red Dead, kind of, but not. It was your last game you were playing on your own.
Close. I almost played it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You thought about playing it, so that counts.
I considered it, but I just didn't have time.
No. Well, so I'm up next, and I started this the other day.
No way.
I did. I put it on, and I thought I'll give it a go because there are other things I want to play, and if I don't like this, then
there
I can
are
just go to them. And I must admit, I'm not very far in, only a couple of hours, and I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. It's very meh. Yeah, like
I've heard.
you like the story's not really gripping me at all. You're just a person that just wants to steal stuff and leave the galaxy kind of thing. And I don't know, there was just like, you've got all the criminal organizations and you're sort of working for them, and the combat's just very sort of boring. Like, I don't know, it's like it's trying to do lots of things that other games have done, but just not done it as well.
Who makes this game?
Ubisoft.
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of your answer there. What I saw of it just felt like an Ubisoft game where it's like,
Avatar was good until I stopped playing it.
I was going to say, did you finish it?
Yeah, but
was it compelling enough for you to finish?
You had to tell yourself to go play it. You should.
No, I've been thinking to go back from what I started playing. I was thinking to go back to play Avatar actually. Wow. And the reason why I got tired in Avatar, because I was doing so much non-main story things, because the world is so massive and open, and there's so many side quests that I got distracted from the main
it's one of those rare
story
Ubisoft games where they have lots of stuff in it for you to do.
Yeah, they have lots and lots of stuff, and again, all the crafting bits starts getting a bit repetitive, I suppose. But there's people who love this stuff, right? So,
Who made Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor? Was that Ubisoft, isn't it?
No, that's not Ubisoft. That's
cool. I'd say because they're really good.
Yeah, they're really good. They're made by I can't think of their name off the top of my head.
It's fine. We don't need to worry about it.
But yeah, no, it's not them. It's not them. Yeah, that's very much how it is. I'm not going to give up with it just yet. I'm going to give it another couple of hours, see how I get on with it. But it's not gripping me straight away. Yeah, so I literally just saw Sal.
Well, he's kind of enjoying it.
You started it this week. It's fun, but it's also not compelling. And then the best part of the game is being able to be in Star Wars universe. If it wasn't, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's
like walking around the streets, being in that world. Obviously, it's Star Wars, so that is fun. And using a blaster instead of a lightsaber is different. But yeah, there was like another. You know, I think they sort of done something that they what's it called? That Bethesda did with their space game where you can't fly the spaceship to and from planets. There was a part like I haven't got very far, so I don't know if they let you do that later, but there was the very first part, you leave the planet and you're sort of controlling it, and then it takes it away from you, and then you're in space, and then you just end up at another planet. I like No Man's Sky for being able to go from planet to space to planet. I feel like any space game, if you're doing an open world space game, you should have that feature.
I think that's doable, actually, to be fair, because like you're in a contained galaxy, so it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's not like a No Man's Sky where it's almost infinite, for example. So that game's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. We'll give it a little while longer. I won't quit on it just yet. And we'll see. But then next up, Vita, you started this, and I couldn't believe that you've never played this, which is just terrible. Are you still liking it or not? Because you did just say that you wanted to go back and play Avatar, so that makes me think you're not enjoying it.
Yeah, I forgot she was playing this, and I thought she was talking about Horizon Zero Dawn. But
no, we don't discuss that. She hurt my feelings with that.
Yeah, she did.
Hey, in my defense, I just stopped playing one of the best games ever made. So it's really hard to go to the lesser game and enjoy it straight away. I might go back to Horizon, might not. Uncharted, I am compelled and I'm enjoying it, but I'm like very early chapters. I'm on only got to the Scotland basically, so it's like very early in the game. I just sorted out my first puzzle basically, so I'm not gonna lie, I am on not the easiest level, but one up. So I think there's story and then it's easy. So I'm on easy rather than story. It's okay.
Wow.
It's not
That's surprising.
Hard. But only thing for me is that I wouldn't mind to go even harder level, but I think in the combat then where I need to move and run, I will get overwhelmed just because I found it in some cases. I when I was escaping that auction house mansion in Italy, I found that I didn't know where I need to go. I would get lost and I would die because I was going the wrong direction. I just found that the game doesn't quite hold your hand, which in fairness, I mean, it's fine, but at the same time, it's a bit frustrating when it says, oh, get there. I'm like, but I don't know where that is. I just been inside the house and now I'm outside and you're telling me to go back to the ballroom. I don't know which part of outer building is the ballroom. I just see the enemy, let's say, running everywhere. And then at the end, game did hint to me where I need to go, and I was like, "Oh, okay," because I was going to different directions basically, and just killing people
the game
on my
was
way.
Like, can you go this way, please, so you can get on with the game?
Yeah, it's no, you go. This was no, you're going further away. You need to go back that way. I was like, why then you making available options to climb and crawl on the walls the different direction? It makes no sense. I see the whitening on the wall and I can grab on it. I'm gonna go for it. That's that's how my brain works with these games.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nathan is annoying me. Because he's lying to his wife.
I think we need a booter, Jim.
Well, he's lying to his wife and he's like risking his life. And then what? Like, if he would die, then his wife is like, oh, but he just went to this innocent journey. It's not innocent. He's like he's literally could go jail. He's like stealing and killing and
To be fair,
all
she
sorts
knows
of
what
things.
kind of stuff he gets up to, and that's exactly why he's lying, because
She
she was there in his
doesn't.
previous. She does, because she
Yeah.
was there in
Well,
previous games in his
that
previous
brings up.
adventures.
Oh,
Sal's
well, I
comment.
haven't played once.
The problem is you've started on 4. I think part of this is following Nathan Drake from the first one.
Well,
and I
blame
agree.
it on
and it's
started on
James.
4, to be fair. I started on 4. That was the first one I played, because all the others like felt so old. So I didn't play 1. I tried 2.
terrible.
I didn't
Terrible.
play 2.
You have
I
to
did
play
watch some
1, 2,
YouTube
3.
videos though. Nah, 1's not aged well. 2,
I mean,
arguably, yeah.
1 is
And
the
3.
hardest
Did I
to
play
get through
3?
now.
Yeah, 1's.
You must have
It's an
done.
old game, to be fair to it.
I mean,
can't remember if I 2
it
or 3.
can be standalone game because it has the prequel, right, where it shows you escaping from the school thingy, orphanage.
Yeah,
school thing.
that's just
And it
to
kind
set
of
up
sets.
his brother.
Yeah, but also as well it shows, where you think his brother died, like in that prison and all. So it can be the standalone game, and it shows the reflection, like of like the other parts of this game, like before it. So like I don't know if it's solely because of that. I don't know. Like I think it's just mostly because I'm trying to play it after The Last of Us. And like my mind is still wandering back to it, and it's
Yeah,
just
your
like
brain wants you to
comparing.
go back
It's
and
quite
play it again.
like, yes, they're story games, but they're quite different emotionally. Especially, this is much
Mhm.
more a bit cheerful, killing, jumping kind of thing, where that one was a bit emotionally heavier, I think. So it's like you
Yeah.
went through this emotional journey, and then you're like, yay, treasure.
I almost feel like
it's like a bit
that's why
hard.
you would. I almost feel like that would be something I'd want after playing The Last
Yeah,
of Us
but
2.
that's
I'd
you.
like to cheer up. But yeah, you might have fared better if you played this before The Last of Us, because this is.
Yeah, technically
It's still
it came
Naughty
out
Dog,
before.
but it's before. Yeah, did it come out before The Last of Us 1 or after Last of Us 1?
After Last of Us.
Last
Yeah,
of Us
after
1 was
Last of Us
PS3.
1. Yeah,
And then this was PS4,
yeah.
and so was Last of Us Part 2. So
I think I will. I'm definitely gonna stick to it. I'm gonna spend more time to it, and I'll see how it goes. Because, like per se, I don't hate the gameplay, and I don't hate the game itself. I'm just saying, like, the character a bit like grinds my gears. So if he did do the previous things, can you mute yourself? If he did do previous things with his like wife, so why lie to her in the first place? About where you're going?
Because he's not supposed to be, but he can't give it in. It's in his blood. He needs to. He needs the
But then
adventure.
be honest from day one. Like, this is
that would be
happening.
boring.
God. Well, unless she's coming in later in the game and something happens, then I suppose.
You have to wait and see, won't
Well,
you?
that's what happened. Thanks, Harrison. You're such a bad liar, You just like you just can't diverse people. Anyway, people don't hate me. I will give it this best chance I can. I'm right at the beginning, as I said. I'm trying to forget about The Last of Us. So,
You'll never
give me
forget
time.
The Last of Us. It
Well,
just won't happen.
yeah, but it just won't be so fresh in me.
No, that's it. Like even me, Last of Us is at the top. They're
Stop
like
it,
everything
Harrison.
every game gets compared to Last of Us now. So
no, it's Red Dead 2, The Last of Us.
No, I love Red Dead, and I would say as a game, what it includes is better. But I would still say I prefer Last of Us.
They're probably the most two potentials for top game.
Yeah.
Maybe not globally, because the Last of Us Part 2 was so controversial.
I think it's mostly because you guys quite like horror, zombies, and such, and I actually really like cowboys, and like that's why I love like Yellowstone, Dutton Ranch, other TV shows I watch and such. I think that's why, like, for me, Red Dead, it's like here, just because the whole setup for me is more realistic. Because The Last of Us is not as realistic, I suppose. Who knows? Maybe. But I think that's why for me, Red Dead is just like takes like the step above The Last of Us.
I'm actually with you on this, Vita. I'd put Red Dead 2 over The Last of Us 2. Just because I like that, although it's still a sad ending, it's more of like a bittersweet ending, you know. Whereas like The Last of Us Part 2 is just downright depressing, and nothing good comes of it. So like, yeah. But also like Harrison said as well, the actual game itself is insane, and it still feels like brand new.
Yeah, especially when we watched like after like 1923 as well, and I was like, remember watching that TV show, I was like, oh my god, like Red Dead would be so cool, like set in something like this, like earlier in 1923 when it was like much more like Wild Wild West. I was like, dang, I would like to see Arthur running at that time. So for me, I think it's just like the per se whole universe is just a bit more appealing.
Yeah, I have to say, anytime I do watch a Western, I instantly get the itch to go back and play Red Dead, I must admit.
Did you watch the like 1923 and then the...
I've not watched any. I've not watched any of that. No, it's one of those ones I've just never watched.
You must. It's on Netflix as well now.
Yeah, no, it's I have no excuse. There is it is all there now. I just haven't watched it. Philly said, "Remind me never to get directions from you, Vita." So that's...
Depto is 1883. Yes, actually, that's even better than 1923. That's actually my favorite, I think, of all universe of Yellowstone. I think that is like the best for me. Then it goes 1923, and then it goes the Yellowstone itself. Unfortunately, like the end of it, obviously, because of the Kevin Costner leaving and all, it's a bit soured all, and I think like the ending wasn't as great as it could have been, maybe. But overall, I love it. And yes, 1883, Harrison, you must start watching like in the proper order as well. You must start watching with 1883, then 1923. It just has such a like bigger punch like to it. Oh, I want to rewatch it. I'm gonna start watching them again. That's it. I talked myself into it.
Yeah, that sounds like it. I think you've just made yourself watch it again.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got Dub Toys, as you were saying, is here. So thank you very much for being here, mate. It's great to have you. Oh, bloody hay fever is killing my eyeballs.
The correct balls.
He said Gears of War is goated, and Gears of War is very good. Philly agreeing that he prefers westerns. Yellowstone was great. Final season was missing. Costner, unfortunately. Yeah, I've heard. I know bits and pieces. My dad's a big fan of it, so I do know bits and pieces of it. But I've just.
Is that why you don't want to watch it? Because your dad is fan?
Yeah, well, I don't agree with usually on his taste, and he really likes it, so I'll probably
That's why I said it.
We've got Dream and Visions here. Thank you very much for being here. Right, so we get to some news. Okay. First up, we have this monstrosity. Let's get rid of working code for now because it's going to be in the way. Yeah, this was the first one. I think this dropped like pretty much last show or just after, so missed it. But we've got M8 Studio Rebecca, $188 on kit, out quarter 127. This is supposed to be Rebecca from Resident Evil, and I think she's very, very bad in my opinion. I don't like it very much. I think the hair is not great. But it is third party. But I don't understand. A lot of third parties are trying to do the rooted hair now, and I just don't think they all need it. But yeah, I like the outfit, but then again, I don't know Rebecca strong enough to know if it's accurate or not. So, Jim, enlighten me, please.
It's actually not too bad. It's not super accurate. I think this is her Resident Evil 0 look, which is, to be fair, quite similar, but I get more Resident Evil 0 vibes from
Yeah, that's
the
what I
design
was
of her.
thinking.
The like the kind of vest thing, the straps on the side, I can't see, but they should be like a greenish color, or like whatever my eyes see as green. And it doesn't quite look like it. But they got
No,
the
it's
green
not.
top. I can't see the stars logo on the shoulder though. Like there should
No,
be a
I don't
stars
think.
logo
Yeah,
there,
I don't
which
think it
they don't
does.
have. So that's a miss. The head sculpt doesn't really look anything like her, and the
Nothing.
hair is not good. And we saw that live. Not live. What am I chatting about? We saw that in-hand photo, and it looked
Oh
worse
yeah,
there because there was strands of hair
it did.
sticking around.
It
And
did look worse.
yeah, it's just like it's the most Barbie doll looking sit scale figure I've seen in quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't easy. I'd like a Rebecca at some point, but
One that's
I
better
mean, she'd
than
still
this,
be lowish
unfortunately.
down. Yeah, this isn't the best.
Yeah, oh yeah. She would be
Yeah.
like, I've got every single other character. I should get Rebecca too. That's how it would be for me anyway.
She would be down there. I'd be interested to see if they do Billy Cohen from Resident Evil 0, if that is the game that they're aiming this after, because he would be
Yeah, maybe.
interesting. But I don't know how they do his tattoo on that silicone skin for a third party, so
No, probably
that could
not.
be rough.
Not very well.
Yeah, no.
Vita, are the boobs okay on this third party one?
Didn't pay attention, Harrison.
A resident boob person.
That seems to be the
I hate the
thing.
arms, like how it's bended
Yeah.
and how it looks. I hate it. Like it just looks so bad.
It's that type of body, I agree.
Yeah, I know, and it just looks so bad. I hate it with passion straight away. And then like the knees as well and everything, it just looks like so plastic, and it looks like if you're gonna bend it, it's gonna break.
It is seamless
Possible,
though, so we
I mean,
we've
yeah.
got to give it that for the price as well.
I don't think
it is
seamless
fully
is that
seamless.
difficult these days.
But
I
why
think
the neck
they're
is
quite
so
cheap, these
short? It
bodies.
looks like a Barbie. It looks a bit like this.
You're
That's what I
right,
said.
Jim. No, you are right. It's it seems to be more and more common, but they could have gone jointed and it would have just been even worse. But at
What do you
least
think
it
of the hair,
does have
Vita?
that.
Harrison, show me some of the pictures.
Her fringe
Would you like
looks
me to
weird
zoom
as
in?
Hell.
That's her
Not talking
butt.
you perv.
I mean, I was having
Vita,
clicking
how do
the
you like
zoom.
your
I
hair?
didn't
Here you
see.
go. Have
Would you
the
like me to
butt.
zoom
I
in,
didn't know
guys?
that she has a hairy butt. Dang.
Yeah, her fringe looks awful. It looks like she's got a massive forehead.
Yeah,
Or she's wearing a wig. Bit
it's
better
not
for me.
great.
Can you zoom
It's not
into
great.
her face?
That's as
I'm
zoomed in
boobs.
as I can get.
Oh, well,
There is
I'm
one
a
that's-
bit blind.
That's there you go. That's
Oh,
a
here
bit
we go.
closer.
Hey,
Yeah, the
Nice,
hair feels okay. Why are you upset about the hair?
just the fringe looks weird. The way it's cut.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
think
know
it
the
looks great.
character, so I don't know what's wrong with the fringe. Like
It's
loads
not-
of people have fringes like that.
Just the hair itself looks weird. Interestingly, though, it's not like as thick as you see on
No,
like a lot of rooted hair. Like it's kind of thin, which is pretty.
In
good.
all honesty, hair looks quite fine for me.
wow.
Don't know. There's something weird about it. I think it's something to do with the forehead, though. Just looks like she's got a massive forehead.
Well, some people have big foreheads, James. Jesus.
Well, that's not.
I don't think it
Relative
looks like her
Vita.
character. Yeah, I don't think it
No, it
looks
looks
like the
nothing like
character
her.
model.
Well, I don't know the character,
that's
guys,
fair.
so I'm such
That's
a
fair.
bad person to ask that it's unbelievable.
Well, it was. If you're interested, you've got two different versions: the green and the red, and it's 188 on kit. If you're interested, but it was going to be a huge pass for me, and I'm assuming a huge pass for you as well, Jim.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we've got Geo's here saying hello. Thank you very much for being here, Geo. And Philly said he's just unboxed the Artisan Black Widow, and it's very impressive. You moved that one on, didn't you?
Yeah, I was in the camp if it looked good, and then Vista pointed out all the issues, and I couldn't help but kind of agree with her. Like the head sculpt's actually not that great, to be quite
Vita
honest.
ruined it
The
for
hair,
you. So what you're saying is you
Vista
loved
didn't
it,
like
and
the
Vita
hair.
just.
No, well, no, like Vista didn't like the hair. I was fine with the hair. It wasn't completely accurate. but it
Vita
was close
didn't
enough.
like anything.
She didn't. And I liked the suit. Didn't mind the proportions. Vista didn't like that, but the head sculpt just is weird. She's got like a big bulbous forehead and just a large head, and yeah, it's just weird.
Poor
dunno.
Philly is now looking at his figures like, guys, no, it's really
Sorry,
good.
Philly.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philly's like just crying, going, "What have I done?"
Sorry, Philly. You know, I'm
we're
with
in the
glasses. I
minority.
might not be seeing things right. Don't worry.
Yeah, she just
We are
didn't have
in
her
the
glasses on
minority.
at the time. That's fine.
Had the
I'm-
wrong
I'm
prescription
colourblind,
at the
so-
time.
Yeah. Right. Well, the next one, and we've got a release from Hot Toys. The Range Trooper. I know Shane was
Ooh, fancy
particularly
fur.
excited for this one.
I love
Did
some
you
fur.
say?
sorry.
Did you say
Fancy
fancy fur?
Yeah.
Fancy fur.
That was quite amusing.
Oh, where's he gone?
Uh,
There he is.
You went
There
away
he
to put
is.
his fancy fur because it's
Look
too
at
hot.
that bazooka. Size
yeah,
of it.
so the first version of this didn't come with that, did it? That was the difference with this one,
I
the Andor
couldn't
one.
even
And
tell
then,
you.
This
all
looks
the
cool.
troopers blur into each other.
I'm pretty sure that this was the re-release for Andor, and it came with the bazooka, which the first one didn't.
Bazooka.
Yes, the
Bazooka?
bazooka.
The bazooka.
I must admit, this is one of the cooler troopers.
Bazooka.
I don't collect troopers, but this is definitely one of the
Bazooka?
cooler ones.
Sorry, Harrison. I
Vita,
agree. It
Be
does look cool.
sensible and just talk about
Be
the figures. not
serious.
so-
Why so
We
serious?
talking about some serious bazookas here.
Yeah,
Serious
serious
action
bazooka.
figures. It's a serious
It's actually a
bazooka.
very nice shot. Whoever did the shot, it's
It
looks really
reminds me
cool.
of one of Phil's shots, Rogue One photography, because
Yeah.
he
It
kind
does.
of does that
The
color palette.
colors, the filter, like
Yeah.
I think it's
I can
very
see it.
Phil's
I can see
vibes.
Phil doing this. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I do like white figures as well. I think
Bazooka must be
Figures
not
in-
so
Wow,
good
dude.
with one arm only. Like it means it's shite if he had hold the bazooka just
I think
like
she was
that.
actually. I feel like she was waiting for you to talk there, Harrison, so she could then carry on talking about the bazooka.
she
I wait till
really
Harrison's
did.
trying to make a point, and then I'll just mess around
Just
about bazooka.
interrupt me again and talk about this damn bazooka.
Bazooka.
It is very. It does kind of steal the show a little bit from some of these photos, doesn't it? Like here, it's just
What,
like
the
this
bazooka?
massive object.
We've got
yeah.
the new Hong Kong Comic Con now.
Hong Kong.
Why the bazooka is so massive in this one?
It's a big
It's-
bazooka. It's just meant
It
to
is
take
a
out
big
people.
But why?
bazooka.
How he can hold it with one hand if it's such a big bazooka?
Because he's very strong.
That
That's
doesn't
right.
look it.
Carbon fiber, so not that heavy.
Yeah, maybe that. Oh, well, he's
He
just
does look
really
cool, though.
strong.
I like the weathering. Like he's nicely weathered. He looks like he's been through
Yeah.
some shit.
He's been through a
some
lot.
shit.
In life.
He's been through some hell. That's why he's got a bazooka.
Yeah.
He's
I
nursed in the
mean, I
past.
must admit that bazooka is pretty much as tall as him, so that is
Yeah.
a pretty big bazooka.
It's like
man.
touching is like, ooh, my bazooka.
The size of his boots as well. Those are massive boots.
Yeah, are
pretty
they
cool.
the magnetic ones? I know this has
What, the actual boots are magnetic, or
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
the
he
actual
has the
boots.
friends from KKK.
Vita. We don't talk about that here.
Yeah, the
YouTube
boots
doesn't
are
like it.
magnetic. That's it. We're instantly banned now.
Oh, I'm foreign. I don't know what it means.
Anyway, moving on from Vita. They look cool together. They look like a good trio.
They do look good. Yeah, if you've got this on order,
A part
I
one.
think. What?
Don't worry, Harrison. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna not try talking. I
Let's
think
just
that's
get
where
through
I'm
this
coming.
figure. None of us are going to get this because none of us are trooper collectors, but it does look
That's
very
true.
good. If you're a
It
trooper
does look
collector,
very
you
good.
should be happy. Yes.
Jim Sam's
There
like,
we are.
well done, Jim. We're done.
Thank you. No worries.
Otherwise, it would have just been bazooka, bazooka, bazooka every
It
time
would
I
have
tried
been just
saying
bazooka,
anything.
bazooka. If this is in that mood, I have to like pull
Yes,
away from it.
it's the opposite for once.
Bazooka.
We're having to stop Vita for a change.
I used to have bazooka all the time and I paid the hog war.
Oh, Hogs of War.
Yeah, whatever it's called. I used to just call it pig war. But yeah, I always used to have
Pig war.
bazooka.
It's close. Vita, I have a random question that's not related to anything we're talking about, but kind of is. In Lithuanian, you know, like here, like pig is pork when we eat it. So we like, food pig is pork. Do you have that in Lithuanian, or is it just what you call a pig in Lithuanian is also what you call pork? that make sense?
I don't know how
You
to
had me
explain it.
until the second part.
I know what you mean, but I don't know how to explain it to you. So pig in Lithuanian, if it's a female pig, it's keule.
You-
And if it's meat of it, it's keuliana.
Okay, so kind of.
So it's made from the same. So our words, how to explain it to you guys? Jesus.
We
So
don't need the massive in-depth. This is a tangent I've taken us on, so we'll,
yeah,
we'll
but
start to lose
this
viewers.
there is a word. So let's say
They're gonna drop really quick now.
let's call it it's a mother word. Okay?
No, this is more confusing.
Yeah,
And
you've
then
lost
from
me.
that word you can make other words where like first part of the word is going to
okay.
be
Yeah, I got
consistent
you.
through
You got me
every version of the word, but the
Okay,
end
yeah,
is
I get that.
different, and that end determines the new meaning of the word.
Okay. So the answer is you kind of alter it differently because of like masculine and feminine and stuff like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but when it comes with beef, it's different.
So I learned today that the only reason that most countries don't have different words for like the animal and the food, it's just the same thing. So like French, they don't have pork, they just have pig, apparently. And the reason for that is when we were invaded by the French, all the posh rich people spoke French, so they had the different words for it, and then the commoners like us spoke English or whatever English was back then. So then eventually it kind of mixed. So like the commoners would eat like veal or venison, and then something about the French words would connect, and that's why we have those two little things. Sorry, that just really reminded me for some reason, and we went on a weird little tangent.
That's
but
okay. There was
what's the next bit of news, guys?
we learned a lot of stuff. We've got someone new here.
It was
Nick
nothing
here.
to do with games or
hi.
anything. It's madness.
Yeah, no, I can't even remember what set me off, but there we go. Harrison was trying to say hi to
Hogwarts.
someone, Vita.
It was
and
Hogwarts.
you
We were-
spoke over him.
Hi, Nexio,
it's okay.
S5H.
I'm gonna from now on not say anything, and I'm just gonna bring up stuff. And Vita, you can speak for me, and then that will.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, you don't want that, Harrison.
Yeah, she'll put words in your mouth. Right, what's the next? What are we going on to next?
Next
Let's
one,
keep moving.
Superman. We did
Superman.
lose like 4
Hi,
viewers.
I'm
through that, just so
Harrison.
you
I
know.
really like the Superman. It's so amazing.
don't.
Look at his specs and look at his amazing
Whoa.
abs.
Harrison,
stop.
I really like his
stop
haircut.
blazing.
Stop.
Blazing it. Come on, Harrison. Give us some real edgy stuff.
That's
What do you really think? About?
Yeah, that was nothing like what I would say. We've
He
got
loves the
someone
hairline
else.
at the back of it so much.
No, I definitely don't.
We don't
Aero
play Roblox. No.
FK. No, that's the second time we've been asked if we play Roblox. No, we don't play
Maybe
Roblox.
we should play Roblox. Maybe we'd actually
Yeah.
get people watching
No.
us.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Thank you very much. You're 24th. Thank you for telling us. So
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. Superman is what we're talking about next, and I definitely don't like his pecs or his whatever else you said. We'll play the video in the
What's wrong with
background.
his pecs? His pecs look fine.
What? Where's the mute button? Go on. I do have some comparison pictures after, but
I know that Harrison is Henry Cavill fan, just like moi.
yes, it definitely is.
The
But that doesn't
only
mean I've got
sucker for
necessarily.
the porn sweat is Jim.
Yes, I mean you're right about that.
He was good. He was good as
He's
Superman.
he was not the worst part of that movie. Is how I.
Yes, Harrison. Spot on.
He's
Just
not a
super
bad
weird.
Superman, but he's not the best Superman. So
It's even
I do
worse
love
Superman,
this
though.
base. I do love the base. I prefer this one over the Hot
Mm.
Toys one.
It's classy and elegant.
Yes.
The Hot Toys one
Both.
looks toyish and cheap and plasticky.
Yes. Yes. It's just got more of a premium feeling to it. And this is what I've been saying about that I miss what they're not doing now. Like if you compare that base to what they've just done for Supergirl, it's so awful.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it
very
works
true.
as a base, but compared to something like this, you don't need a big fancy diorama, but just something that looks good. I think that in Art One on that respect. But the figure I think looks pretty much exactly like what the prototype was. So I suppose that's a good thing.
I mean, Yeah, to be fair, is there any drop from the prototype? I can't really see that there
No,
is
no,
at
not
all. Like it
really.
looks almost identical, so I think they actually
Yeah,
nailed it in that respect.
yeah. I see
Which is
that
pretty
they
good.
tried fixing the neck, but not properly. I don't know if it's actually got a clip of it in
Are
here.
you talking about the hair not going down
Yeah, so
and
like
like
the
covering up
neck
the line?
used to just go like straight across for the head, and then they've changed it so it goes sort of, it follows the hairline a little bit, but doesn't do it enough, so then it still has the weird look to it. I don't know if it actually. Oh, yeah, there you go. I think it's blurry though for until so you can see there.
Yeah, it's got the
Like
skin.
they've tried to go up, but instead they've just sort of cut the plastic out instead of actually like what Hot Toys did, where the back of it is just hair and it goes past the like over the neck. It just looks a bit more natural.
I do kind of agree. I feel like as a action figure, I prefer the in art over the Hot Toys. I think the Hot Toys is more accurate in a lot of places. Apart from that head sculpt, the Hot Toys head sculpt's awful. This one's not perfect either, but I see more of him in this sculpt than the other one.
Well,
But I also kind of feel like I don't know if they watched the same film, because the tone of this Superman that they have in figure form isn't the tone of the film, like at all.
no.
Because the film's a bit silly. Whereas they're making this out to be like kind of like this is almost like what you'd want Henry Cavill Superman to be doing. To be
Yeah.
completely honest, that would fit that Superman better than this one. So it's like
Yeah.
random the ones
The
that
more serious, the more,
Yeah.
especially that closed eyes head sculpt. I could see that would being on a Henry.
Yeah.
Beam says neither captured Corn Sweat 100%. No, so I've got a comparison. So we've got Hot Toys on the left, him in the movie, and then in art on the right. I think Hot Toys, as always, does better sculpted hair. So I think they've won on the shape and the style of his hair compared to what in art did. It does
I
look
prefer
more.
in art hair.
Oh, you prefer the in art hair? I see. I prefer the Hot Toys one. I think it looks a bit. Well, it looks almost identical to what it looks like in the middle shot.
I suppose. I just don't like the front looks very plasticky, and
The
I
colour's
feel like
better
it's
on in art.
I feel like it's not the best work with hair on Hot Toys part. I think they can do
Okay.
better.
They probably can, yeah. We've got. Sorry, Beam saying he won't know until he gets in hand. We've got Takeshi. Speaking of Hot Toys, Christopher Reeve is the only good super. Oh, I don't know. He is Superman, but
He's like the
Henry,
goat, isn't he?
yeah. But
I'd
Henry
say.
is my Superman.
Or not the goat, the OG.
Yeah, no, he is the OG. But I think it's what Beam said, where he says neither captures him. I think his likeness could be somewhere between the two sculpts. I don't think either captures him perfectly, but both are good enough, I would say, for the character. But I don't think either of them quite got it. And then we've got the comparison
that are almost there, but
yeah,
they both kind of miss it.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
And
then we've got the suit comparisons as well. Whereas I do think I prefer the look of the in-art ones, but I think the Hot Toy one looks more close and accurate to the suit.
Yeah, it really does. The colors, for example. Weirdly, like neither of them though have got the kind of chunkiness of the suit. Like the suit material looks kind of thick.
Yeah.
And like a different kind of material to what you see on either figure, which is I don't know, just one thing I noticed.
Yeah, the in-art one looks to be a lot more skin tight, almost like a rubbery suit rather than like a fabricy suit, which I feel like that's what his suit is. And also he's definitely not that Abby. He's got like an 8-pack and you definitely don't see that. So yeah, I think both are good options. I think if you've got the Hot Toys, you don't necessarily need the in-art, but if you've waited for the in-art, I think it's definitely got aspects of that are much better than the Hot Toys. So it's difficult to decide which one I would say on this one. I don't think there's a clear cut winner. Which one's the better one to go for?
Yeah, I kind of agree. I wouldn't say this isn't one of InArt's best outings, to be completely honest. What's going on?
Yeah, I was just reading something. Sorry, Vita, what do you think? Which one do you think got the suit closer to the actual suit?
From these pictures, it looks like InArt did better job, because if you look, like for me, the Hot Toys, like the colors a bit more classic, like the Reeves Superman, like reflecting the colors, where in the other two shots, like the middle from the movie and the one on the right, at least on my screen, like it looks that InArt coloring and everything for me looks better, I would say. I like the vivid colors of Hot Toys, don't get me wrong. They like very nice like shades and like they vivid, but the two, the movie and the InArt one for me looks more close to each other. But looking now at the suit itself, I would want to see a bit more like side of the InArt one, because obviously you can see that paneling on Hot Toys and on the movie ones, but you can't see that paneling as distinctively, at least from that shot on the InArt one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, it's there. But I feel like it looks like it's all the same texture.
Yeah.
But again, is it just the light from it? But like in the movie, that part looks more accurate to the Hot Toys. And you know, with InArt, like he has like 8 abs, like it's not like how it's in the movie. Like, you know,
No, it's too tight.
Like too much abbage.
Yeah, too much abbage. It's not too much boobage this time. It's too much abbage. So, yeah, no, I think the suit is somewhere between the two of them. Again, I don't think it's clear cut. I think either one of them, if you've got one, I think you don't necessarily need the other one. I think the thing that InArt will, like, if you've got Hot Toys that could sway you, I think the Crypto does look better on the InArt. We've said already, the base looks better. I think you do have the second head sculpt as well. So there are a couple of other things that the Hot Toys doesn't, but yeah, I don't think this one is an easy win for either.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree with that.
So yeah, just seeing if anybody.
The sculpt wise as well, as you guys said, neither captured concert really. Hot Toys has too big of the eyes, like they are too big, and the brow is not accurate, and he just look a bit unhinged and crazy.
Okay.
And then the InArt one, he looks like some other actor for me. I can't remember the name of him now. But like he looks like this other actor. I can see him in front of my eyes, but I won't tell you now from what movie, from what TV show, from anything. But he looks like this different guy. It doesn't look like Cornford for me. Like now I see it, I cannot unsee it. Yeah, it's from some. I feel like it's from some, like he was like a lawyer or something. Like I see him with a suit, white shirt, and like that face. I'm gonna have to Google it now, but you can carry on talking about it.
Yes, you Google it. We'll carry on. Yeah, so I think if you've got the InArt one on order, I think you'll be very happy. If you like the prototype, you've got exactly that. It looks exactly like the prototype. I don't think they've messed up with that one really. Again, though, I think that's another one we're all passing on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easy pass.
Easy
too
pass.
Much
there you go. He looks a bit like Matt Bomber. He's from the White Collar.
Oh, Matt Bomber, yeah.
I have no idea.
In that, yeah, me,
yeah, a little bit. I can see that. Yeah, I can see a little bit.
I still don't know if that's the act I thought of, to be honest. That's the first
Well,
TV show I thought of about the white collar, but I think
Are you
even
saying
over
the in
different
art looks like that, or the Hot Toys looks like that?
in art. No,
yeah, in art.
but it's not even Matt Bomber. It's somebody else. It's
Don't see
from
it.
Oh,
all
I
the
kind of
like
see that him in it.
yeah.
Mm,
I think that's why I said it because I can see it, but it's even different guy. I feel like he's like from 90s TV show or something, or from early 2000s. Oh, it won't give me my brain is gonna be thinking about it now nonstop. Anyway,
Well, if
carry
it
on.
comes
If it
to
hits me, I'll let you know.
Dogito says Matt Bomber did try out for Superman. He did.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
There we
he
go.
did. I mean, he has the look. 100% he has the look. So I could have seen that.
I
We
know,
got
I
another
think
in
I
art release. We got in art Malfoy. So we'll grab the video for that one.
Feels like in art are just pushing out all their mid releases, like all their more
Yeah.
lackluster ones. You know.
Yeah, the ones that aren't as good, unfortunately.
Mm. It's like they could be
But
bothered to really improve.
I will
these.
say, while the head sculpt isn't perfect on this one, I do still think, just like the rest of the Harry Potter line, it is an impressive piece. Like everything it comes with, the base, the
Base is
dog,
nice.
the sword. It comes with another sorting hat, the broom, like magnetic eyes on this one, which I feel like we haven't seen that since Thorin
Oh, he
or
looks pretty
Snape.
good. I feel like Fang looks pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, as a whole package, and again, awesome base. I just do not understand why they've gone so far away from these bases.
Is that a
They made-
magnetic base?
It
No
is.
way. It's got the tracking system and everything.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Didn't expect to see that again. Besides that diorama piece as well.
Yeah. It's so impressive,
Mm.
these Harry Potter pieces.
I have
But
to agree.
the head sculpt is the weakest part, unfortunately. I don't particularly see it,
It's
but
almost there.
it is
feel
almost
like-
there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a ratio to the bottom part of his head to the forehead, or if his head's just too wide. He hasn't got that wide a head, as I
So
remember.
there we've got him as in the first one and the first film
He
compared
looks
to
like
the
a
inner.
cross between Draco Malfoy and Joffrey. Like they've kind of
Yeah, a little
mixed
bit.
the two in some kind of weird fashion.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In some kind of old fashion.
Also, like, it doesn't look like he's wearing the jumper in that photo on the left, but he's wearing it on the right.
No, it doesn't. No, it's you can
Yeah.
you can see a lot more of it. I do think they improved the rooting of the hair a little bit. I'm pretty sure when I looked at the prototype for the rooted on this, I thought it looked a bit not to the standard that it was for some of their other ones, whereas this looks just as good as any of the other
That's
ones now.
fair. It's pretty close to his like hairline as well. I think they've done a good
Yeah.
job. Not exact, but pretty damn close, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
And like the big thing with Inart as well, they do the not the fringe, but like the side burn, not really
Yeah.
sideburns, but like the side of his hair. They do that and make that look really natural, which is something I know Hot Toys can't quite do. It always looks like too sheer of a line down
Yeah.
there, whereas they do it
Definitely,
quite
it's
nicely.
very, very straight.
Yeah, more natural, way more natural.
Trying to get. There you go. Bring this back up. So yeah, you can see there. You could almost say that this looks sculpted though. The way, like, do you need this one to be rooted? I feel like it's like another John Wick. You could have got away with, because it's just so slick. You could have got away with just doing sculpted.
I don't know, because I feel like, yeah, sure, it is super slick, but like sculpted, I think would take away some of that shine that you wouldn't get that as much. And I think because hair's quite fine, the sculpted hair is naturally thicker. I think if it's short hair, it looks better when it's like wavy or has some sort of texture to it.
Yeah.
Whereas Malfoy's hair hasn't got that. So I actually think rooted does work better for this kind of an option, especially it being this kind of blonde color, because it's probably easier to replicate it as well.
No, that's fair.
And
That's
it's going to
fair.
have so much product in it. You're probably going to be fine. You get to
yeah,
the
it's
point
not
where if you
gonna
get
move.
stray hair sticking up, just lick finger, just wipe
Yeah.
it back down, and you'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
do
magnetic eyes, so you
absolutely
don't have to worry
love.
about it.
Yeah, I do love this base. I love all the Harry Potter bases.
Yeah, just that artwork on it is insanely awesome.
Yeah,
It's
like
really
all
cool.
of that whole line is going to be so impressive together. If
Yeah,
you've
they'll
got
be
every single
expensive
one.
to pick up once they're all done. I wonder if Dumbledore comes with a backdrop. I feel like he should come with a backdrop of his office. I think that'd be so cool. With some of the pictures of the old headmasters on there as well. Like a few
That would have
rows of
made
different
sense.
stuff like that. That'd
But
be pretty cool. Yeah.
knowing that now, it's all. Well, we'll look at the Supergirl one later. It's
Well,
just
Snape didn't get anything, did he? So
no,
just a crappy table.
no, it's just a crappy table. But
Such
yeah,
a
no,
crap
I think.
table.
I mean, they weren't going to give you a table, so I suppose that a table is better than no table.
I'm not accepting that. That's just like we weren't going to give you some crap, but then we gave you
Yeah,
some crap, so you're happy
exactly.
with our crap. So I'm not accepting.
Yeah, you be happy with your crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy, but I'm just saying.
And also, we're all angry at Inart right now, Harrison. Don't forget. So don't be too nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, everyone. We've got to be angry.
Gosh. Yeah.
But even with that, I still think if you're collecting this line, I think he's not so terrible that he's not worth the pickup. I still think he'd go really well with the rest of them. I'm assuming you weren't tempted to pick up a Malfoy to go with Snape.
No, I never liked from beginning how it looked. And who needs Malfoy anyway?
That's fair enough.
It'd be cool to have.
But
if you got the trio, then
Nah.
Dave's here, which is awesome to have you here, Dave. He says he looks like Trump Jr. and it's kind of gross.
Yes.
Is he? I have not. I don't know what Trump Jr. looks like, to be fair.
No.
So.
Well,
I'll take your word on that.
That's
Please don't Google it.
Okay, I won't Google it. Two in-art releases that are okay. I would definitely say they're not up to their normal standard.
Nope. Most mid.
And Sal agrees. Who needs Malfoy anyway? That's the correct answer.
Well, he's an important character to the story.
I would say out of all the characters, Malfoy would be on like the lower of the list if I was
the lowest.
So would you rather Malfoy or Neville?
Neither.
I mean, I wouldn't want either, but out of the two of them, I would probably choose Malfoy.
There's Bellatrix, so much better than either of them.
I'm just talking out of like the kid characters, but yeah, Bellatrix would be really cool.
Kid characters. The only kid characters I need is, I mean, I would like twins as well. I would go for twins. They cool.
Isn't it Luna Lovegood? She's a popular character, isn't she? Is it Luna?
Yeah, she's fine. Loony Loon.
Loony Loon.
Loony Lovegood.
Right. Well, some news that we don't like to hear.
News.
News. Sony is removing a lot of Studio Canal movies from the store, and if you've got it in your library, that means it's just going to be gone.
Do one.
Yeah, Sony's not doing too well at the minute in the news. I don't buy movies digitally. I do buy, if I'm going to buy a film, I will buy the actual film. I don't mind renting a movie for a couple of quid here and there if it's a film I necessarily don't want to like ever watch again, or that's okay, but I wouldn't buy it. I would on it. So for this very reason, because you just don't know what's going to happen, and they can just turn it off, just like we've seen recently with games like Anthem and things. They just go, no, that's it, we're turning it off, it's gone, and you can't play it anymore. It's the same with this. They've just, obviously there's been a licensing issue, and they've just, that's it, they're all gone. And then if you've bought any of those movies, that's it, you don't have the option to watch it anymore. I think this is terrible. I really do. And mixed in with the other news that we'll be going into, it's just terrible, and more terrible, really.
Do we know if they're offering refunds to people? Because I feel like that should be.
I've not seen anything.
They should 100% do.
Yeah, 100%. But then, could you imagine if somebody bought God knows how many movies through that service? They're not gonna refund that, are they?
Yeah, this shouldn't just be allowed to happen. And I think we've seen like some stuff in the news about kind of around like video games and stuff like what you were just talking about with Anthem, and I think it's Motor Crew or something, or Motorsport, something like that. Yeah,
there's another one. There's a couple that's had it happened.
There needs to be some kind of laws put around this about what you're actually paying for, because if they're putting in the fine print that you're just renting it by purchasing it, then that needs to be more prominent. They need to not put it in the fine print. It needs to be like loud and clear as you purchase. And if that's true, okay, fine, I'll just avoid it. But this is just a complete travesty, and they should 100% refund everyone that's purchased something that they're about to not be able to use anymore.
Yeah,
mental.
big time. Big time.
Absolutely mental.
That's the least that they could be doing. If they're going, look, we can't provide you what you've paid for, here's your money back, because in the end you paid for something. And that should go with video games as well. If you've bought, say, Anthem brand new from when you, like, day one you bought it with the expectation to be able to play it for as long as you choose to, and they decide to turn it off, they should go, here you go, we'll reimburse you the money because
also,
you now can't play it.
Harrison, you're just talking about, like, you won't buy the film, you'll rent it. Why are they even differentiating between renting and buying if they're both the same fucking thing? Because essentially that's what they are. You're just buying it. Like,
F-bombs and all.
You're just doing it for a little bit longer.
Exactly.
They're
just still renting though.
Instead of running out 48 hours, it runs out in 48 months instead. Who knows how long, but you know what I mean. So yeah, Vitted, how do you feel about this one?
It's a big crap poo poo thing. I can't I mean,
adult swear words in there, Vita. You swear in real life. Don't pretend you don't.
No, I don't.
She can swear in 2 languages, guys. 2 languages.
3 really.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Should go with the third one.
No, I cannot. I mean, it's not great. I feel like you guys said majority of, like, we all share like the same outlook on this. I don't like the feeling like we pay money for something what we're supposed to own but we don't really own, right? Like even now I could pick up my last old game and put it in the console and I can play it, but this won't be the case anymore. And I share the news article as well where in the parliament they were talking about the restrictions for the companies and the responsibilities of the creators about it as well, where the lady who spoke about it, she was a gamer herself, and she strongly believed that creators and the platform should be supported and there should be some legalization around it, how this works, because potentially you paying for the money, and if the developer decided tomorrow he doesn't want to support the server anymore, it's gone. And that's it. You paid, now it's like 60 quid at least, 70, 80. A GTA dropping, 100. And, like couple of years down the line, you paid £100. They're like, some shit went down and that's it. We're not supporting the server or whatever, and it's all gone. It's a bit heartbreaking, especially, if it's a game you really love, it's your favorite game. I just don't like that we slowly don't own any media, let's say, per se. It's the same with the movies online, right? If you bought something on Apple or Paramount or Amazon, but you don't hold the subscription, you lose the movie. You don't own it. You only own it if you pay the subscription. And now it's happening with the games as well. And who knows, maybe one day I won't be able to afford internet, and I'm still gonna have my console, and I'm gonna be like, oh, it would be nice to play this game, but I won't be able to because I won't have a console, or I won't have a PlayStation membership anymore. And these are big things. It's like kind of we don't have, the choice is being taken away from us. Potentially the choice to enjoy the games we love, it's being taken away from us because there's nothing at the moment we can do if they decide to not support it anymore. Or as I say, if you don't have internet, whatever happened, maybe it's just, I don't know, just your provider broke down or whatever. That's it. Like for the day, potentially you can't play the game. Maybe there's you plan playing that game, but because you don't have internet, you can't play it just because it doesn't exist.
More and more need that now. More and more need internet. more and more need ways to play. Like, you're right, and this is exactly why you should buy, especially your movies. If you want to buy a movie, just buy the disc. At least you know that you have it, you own it.
So like in Lithuanian, we have this saying one hand is washing another. So it's like subscription is like tying you in the console, and now that subscription feeds into buying the game. So if you don't have subscription, you can't have the game, and then you can't have the game, or like you have a base game, which doesn't include half this amazing stuff unless you buy the add-ons, the DLC, the kits, the skins. And do you see what I'm trying to say? So like in Lithuania, we say like the one hand is washing another one, that these people kind of make money for themselves by supporting each other and how they operate, and they have no consideration for us and for our needs. They just are driven by their profits potentially, which is a sad truth.
That's pretty much what Sauer said. So the only way to combat what Sony is doing, and that's to stop buying digital, but it's a big ask from gamers, and I don't think they will all participate. CEOs just want a bigger margin. Yep, definitely. And I think this then leads really horribly and nastily in a way to the next one, which is obviously we got the announcement that Sony is stopping physical games from 2028 in January. So you're only going to be able to buy digital, and we've just seen that you can just delete digital. They can get rid of it whenever they want. So
exactly,
we're just going you then have that with your games, and you think how much a game is. As you were just saying, the new GTA is $100. If you're going to be buying that, and they go and they come up to a licensing issue in the future, and there's some issue that they can't solve, and they go, well, we just have to delete it, and then that's gone. You have no way of playing it. And I know the argument at the moment, well, like the disc is basically just a code, but I look at the disc more as not so much of a code, but like an unlock. Like, yes, you still need to download it, but every time you put that disc in, you unlock it and you can play the game. That it's not like a one-time use. Yes, you still have to download stuff, but every time you put that disc in, you get to play it, and then you can sell that disc on to someone else or give it to a friend, and then they can put it and unlock it and play the game. Whereas if it's every game is only going to be a code inside, that's it. There's not, like, the secondhand market is just gone almost overnight. PS6 looks like it'll end up just being totally digital. We won't have any games. So, for example, if you guys were playing one and you wanted to go, oh, Harry, play this, it's so good, you wouldn't be able to do that. Or vice versa. Oh, have this game, I don't play anymore. Oh, okay, I'll give that a go. You just won't be able to do that anymore. And then the moment that it sits there long enough, give it a few years, and then Sony might go, well, no one's playing with this game. We'll just delete it from the store. It's taking up space on the server. We don't need it anymore. And then you can't play it anyway.
I think another concerning thing is the fact that it will eventually become the point where the only place you can buy these games is their online marketplace. So then essentially they have sole dictatorship over pricing. So it's not like you can go somewhere else and price it cheap. Yeah, sure, you can choose Xbox or PlayStation or Steam, but like beyond that, these three companies now essentially control the entire market, which is concerning. There's no other companies like eBay or Amazon. There's no waiting for it to to get it secondhand. There's I'll wait till I'm lucky when they put a discount on these games, but it's going to get to a point where they're going to be like, well, we don't have to now because
they just exactly. They will never need to do the discounts because you can't go buy a secondhand version of it anyway. So that's the only way you can get it. I do think I've got at the bottom, did Rockstar start this with GTA 6? I think it's a very strong coincidence that the first game that's announced that is totally a downloadable code no matter what, and they sell billions and make billions, and then a few days later Sony then go, oh well, we'll announce it now then, because everyone's okay with buying just digital. even if it's just the code in a case, because they've done it with GTA. So if you will do it for that, you'll do it with every game.
I don't think they started it, but I do think they've nudged it along quite substantially. It's almost like they brought up the timeline, because this was already a thing. You mentioned it already, like discs were essentially already just a code in the box, right? And I saw a really good post earlier about like it had like 2000s, and it had a PlayStation 2 game where you opened it, you have the disc, you have the manual. Then it was like 2010s where you open it, you've got no manual anymore, but inside is that is artwork, and then it's got like now where you just open it, and the inside of the case is just all of the terms and conditions and warnings and just that kind of crap. No artwork or anything in it, and just the disc. And now we're not even going to have that. So they've been like stripping away the kind of creativity of these slowly. And I did see another interesting post of wondering if physical media will become more like limited runs, where it's just like, you know, like you've got limited run games, for example, that do limited releases. So for us who really care about it, we will still have that option. But then if consoles stop having disk drives,
there's no need for it. And the other side to that as well is that they've had a big thing with the past few generations after the PS3, where backwards compatibility is a thing. So you can play your PS4 games on the PS5. And I would have assumed that you can play your PS4 and PS5 games on the PS6. But if you've got the disc, what do you mean?
No, so I'm thinking, so when the PS3, the first PS3, you could play PS2 and PS1 games.
Yeah, you could.
And then they stopped that, and people went
they stopped it.
Mental.
And they never changed it.
PS1 games on the 4. Yeah, you can't play them on the 4 or 5. You just have to wait for them to come onto.
Onto the digital library. But what I was going to say is that if the PS6 is now only digital, they're not going to be putting a disc drive in. So even if the PS4 and PS5 games are backwards compatible, if your collection's a disc, they're useless. You won't be able to play it. You'll have to keep the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, they're going to isolate a lot of people, like really
big time
passionate gamers who are like collectors and stuff like that. It's going to have a massive negative impact, I think, on just like the community.
But is it? Is it? Because they've just seen with GTA 6, it just made billions.
Not if you're a casual gamer, and I'd say probably a lot of casual gamers would have also hopped on GTA. Like your casual gamers going to play things like GTA, Call of Duty, like your core gamers as well, but your casual gamers, the ones that are like, they have a PlayStation, but they don't really play it that much. But they pick up GTA
Call
5,
of Duty, FIFA,
6.
and GTA.
Yeah, and FIFA
racing
and stuff
games.
like that. Your casuals won't give a damn because they have no skin in the game as such. But like your nerds like us, you know, it's going to ostracize us quite a lot. And I think, like Sal, was it Sal? I think Sal said it earlier. Like the only way to really do anything is to just not buy digital. But even I know that's going to be tough because I really want to play GTA 6. I do. I reckon that game will be fantastic. And although I'm a bit pissed at Rockstar right now because they're furthering this, I also know they produced Red Dead Redemption 2, which is an absolutely incredible game. So I know that game is going to be good. And there's an element of I want to support the artists and developers that do work on it because ultimately, you know, they get paid a salary, not the proceeds of the sale. But still, I want to support them. So you're kind of like screwed if you do, screwed if you don't. They kind of have us by the balls. There's not much we can do about it in a sense other than either quit gaming completely, just play old games, or if we all just try to band together for this. But I just don't see that happening. It's like we see the same thing in the 6-scale community as well. Like vote with your wallet. And does it ever happen? Not really. And I'm as guilty for doing it as well. I've contributed to this. I've bought loads of digital only games just
100%.
It's there, it's convenient.
Sometimes it is really convenient. Sometimes they do really good deals
there as well. Yeah, and it's right there, and you're like, oh, I can have it now. Or in my case, on my internet, like tomorrow. But it is a tough one. But it will be interesting to see if Xbox sees this as an opportunity to swerve, and maybe that will be the console for the core gamers because Xbox were like, no, screw these guys, we're gonna do discs. And we're gonna have a disc drive because then I would be like, well, okay, I'm gonna go full Xbox, screw PlayStation.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I went into the rabbit hole and I found who I meant.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go back a bit.
So
who was it?
It's Eddie Cahill. I don't know how to say his surname. Cahill. But like young, not how he looks now, but young in early 20s when he was in like movies and such. He was like in CSI New
See
York.
what you mean. If you widened up his face, it was in Miracle. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
So
can
like
kind of
if
see
you
what.
look, if
Yeah.
you put him
Lords of
like,
Dogtown.
I remember him from like very specific thing. I don't know what its exact thing is, but he was like with a white collar shirt with a black suit, and his hair was like sleek like Superman's. Not Superman's. The like the hairstyle was quite similar. At least that's how I remember in my head. But that's why I was a bit like distant, because my brain could not settle with
Your
not
brain was
knowing
not
who the
would
person
not be
was.
allowed.
So I'm very sorry, everyone. I just threw everyone out of the vibe, but I'm
Yes,
sorry. I'm
that's
just a
okay.
girl.
We'll come back to. We'll go back to it. Yeah, what you were saying, Jim. If this is a really big moment for Xbox to win a lot of gamers back, because if you remember, Xbox did something like this similar years ago, and PlayStation, Sony roasted them like big time, and they did a whole video, and they were like, "This is how you share a PlayStation game," and they just literally handed it over. If Xbox is smart, they could do that exact thing what they did and go, "We are not doing this. All our games will be on discs." I think that would win so many gamers back over to them,
I
like
can
a
see them
hell of a
doing
lot.
it. I
Yeah,
can see them
it
doing it. I
like
feel like the CEO, that's kind of like a vibe at the moment, is trying to
yeah,
recapture the height of the first Xbox and the 360, because those two are really well received, and they've since then with the One
plummeted.
and
I would say
PS,
the
yeah.
360 was more popular back then. Like everybody had a 360.
The 360 beat the PS3. I'd have thought, because I only
Yeah.
got a PS3 because of The Last of Us. Like,
Yeah.
and, apart from that, and that came out right at the end of its life cycle. So I got the PS3
Pretty
Slim
much.
just for that game, which it's an expensive game. You think of that.
It is, but very well worth it.
What's going to happen to collector's editions as well?
Well, I sent you that picture a little while ago, didn't I? Where it was like collector's editions in 2010s, and it was like
they've already
all
been
the
doing this,
statues and art boxes, and
yeah,
and it's just been going down. Like some games still do it, but very rare games. It's not. It's definitely not as many. Like the fact that we've got like GTA is the example, $100 game, literally with nothing. It's just the game. Is bonkers. It is bonkers. We've got Natalie Harris here saying, "Evening, guys. Hope you're all well." Sal says they don't have to spend millions to make the disc. The profit is even higher. No one is going to boycott GTA 6, and Sony will use the success and numbers to justify moving to digital. Yeah,
100%.
I don't think GTA was the cause of it, but I do definitely think them seeing the billions they've just made from pre-orders basically just went to Sony, well, we can do this. They might not like it, but they'll buy it. They will buy it. If you want to play it, you'll do whatever it takes.
I'm so
Natalie
sad
saying, I think it's
well.
not a good thing. Right? I could have seen Xbox doing something like this a few years ago, but the fact it's Sony, it really just leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Just hits hard.
So yeah, no, and Dave, I'm very sorry to say that you've just got a PlayStation 5 literally as all this starts, because up until then it's been really good.
I think with a PS5 you're fine.
Yeah, Wolverine deserves a collector edition. Yeah, I am worried about.
Have it.
Yeah, I am. PS6, I think, is going to be a very different beast now. Thinking about it, I mean, we already kind of see it with the PS5 Pro, can't you? Like, they made it digital, and if you want the disc, you have to buy it extra.
Yeah, that's.
So
that was
should have actually.
Signs.
Yeah, like they're making it digital, and that's an extra.
I wonder if they're looking at that of saying, "Oh, how many PS5 Pros did we sell? Okay, we sold like, I don't know, 1,000. How many people bought the disc drive? Oh, only like 200. There we go. Nobody wants it. And it's like, no, because you made it stupid. Like you didn't.
Yeah,
even with the PS5,
and it's stupid
you had
expensive.
The two options. You had disc drive or no disc drive, and I think the no disc drive one was slightly cheaper.
Yeah,
than the one with the disk drive. But I chose disk drive because I'm like, it's good to have the option.
Definitely.
But
and if you if you had any PlayStation 4 games, you could still play it on the PS5 and you throw it in the disc in. So
exactly.
yeah, it's very, very scary stuff. And fingers crossed, I'm hoping Sony will then come out and go, you know what, we made a mistake. We're really sorry. And everyone can just go back and not worry anymore. But
definitely waiting for a discount on GTA 6 now, though. I'm not giving them full price. They can.
No, I must admit, I'm. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to pre-order it because it doesn't make any sense pre-ordering a digital game. I don't get it any.
Does it? It's
like
so dumb.
You pre-order it now, it's still going to not be able to play. I could buy
Yeah.
it the day before it comes out, and I'd, like if I wanted to, but this definitely has made me think maybe I won't.
I think like all the pre-ordering thing, it's trying to like create this hype and this fear of missing out, but like people like don't think about it, right? They just like go for it straight away, and like, yeah, you know, like I need to pre-order because I'm gonna miss out. They don't stop to think. Well, not all of them stop to think and like, wait a second, it's only digital. How I'm gonna run out of it? It's not like there's CDs on the shelf sitting and I won't be able to pick it up, right?
Yeah. So what Sal said is quite good. The sad truth is the next move is just streaming games. So you'll buy a console and an activation machine on top. Your subscription, memory and RAM won't be an issue. To be fair, I wouldn't even mind that as much. If it was like you have to pay out for because we already pay for PlayStation Plus, don't we? Like if you want to play a game online, you have to. So I wouldn't mind if it meant I buy the console, which is an expense, and then you have PlayStation Plus, and that just enables you to play games like Netflix. You pay the subscription of Netflix, you can watch any TV show, any movie on that service, whatever you want to do. I could see that rather than spending out $80, $90, $100 on each game as it comes out that you don't then own.
I wonder then if like, what's the point in having the console? That's going to cost the manufacturing staff. They'll still have to have some memory, which is still going to be expensive. And at this point, it's just going to be like Netflix. You'll just get a generic thing that you then just stream the game on, because then hardware doesn't mean jack if it's all on the internet.
If it's all
streaming,
you
really need is a TV screen with a freaking internet connection, and you have to hope to God you have a good internet connection. Which, you know, if that happened now, I would just be, well, I'm not playing games anymore because my internet connection is shit. So I
and how sad is that you'd literally not be able to do something you love to do? It's just,
and I can't even like. We just have copper wires. Like we just literally don't have it. The only way I could change it right now is to spend £300,000 to £500,000 on a house.
Yeah.
You know, which is like, that's not just a thing you do. It's mental.
No, it's mental. We have Scourge. If you didn't see, he made his
he did
live stream debut with Shane on the Hope Show. So it was good to see you on there. He says, cost of memory is crazy at the moment. Every game takes up a ridiculous amount of space. My friend made me download Mortal Kombat 1 and it's goddamn 200 gig. Damn. That's crazy. I mean, that's Call of Duty size, isn't it? And I can imagine that's what
more than
GTA.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty is like 150.
Yeah, I can see
a fighting game.
I can see GTA being insane, especially because it's all digital anyway. So it is going to be insane. Dave says, for me, pre-ordering is showing the maker of the thing that we want the thing to be made, because sometimes when there are no pre-orders, then the thing doesn't get made at all. Like Batman. That's true.
Medium.
Yeah, it depends on the medium. Figure, yes. Games are not the same. Games are being made. You don't need to pre-order it, and it will come out.
Items like a HasLab, Hot Toys, in-art, stuff like that.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I do agree, Dave. There are some things, but yeah, games shouldn't be one of them. Not that you need to. Like, you can pre-order. I've pre-ordered, like, so for example, I've pre-ordered Silent Hill, the new one that's coming out. I only pre-ordered that on Amazon because it comes with a really nice steelbook, physical media.
I want the physical edition.
Yeah,
that's different though, because if steelbook's limited amount, you know,
exactly,
that will sell out. Yeah.
So I've ordered that because I want the steelbook. But again, it leads to the physical side of it. I'm pre-ordering that because I want the physical part. I'm not going to pre-order a digital code.
When games were like basically physical, I did used to pre-order more. Like I pre-ordered Halo
Yeah.
3, the steelbook
Yeah.
of that, because I was really excited for it. And
Yeah, before I
really
had
good.
any of this, I was into collector editions of video games. So that is what I used to buy. And it was because of that I got into this, because I was looking for something more. And now I found it, and now I don't do it. Right. So off the negativity, unfortunately, hopefully we'll get some good news about it
It's the most
eventually.
negative we've ever been.
Yeah, well, it's because it's the thing we love the most is games, and they're ruining it.
It's justified. It's a
Yeah,
bit like what
definitely.
Shane said. Like, if he had to choose between collecting figures or movies, he would choose the movies, and that's
Yeah.
exactly how I would feel between collecting figures and games.
Oh,
the
big
games.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you said play games or collect the like, it would go instantly.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be sad about it, but
Oh yeah,
I'd make my
it's
choice.
but that, yeah. Sal says collectors editions are just gonna have in-game statues. Yeah. Do you know the one that
Just
did
buying
it really
statues.
well that would get me back into buying them is the Wukong one, which is the one you couldn't even buy, where you got an actual figure. That would be awesome if more games did that. So, okay, talking about a figure that took bloody years to come out. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but Steppenwolf is finally released from Toys Era. I've had this on order from day one, and I ordered the original estimated release date was Q1 23. So it means I ordered it in 2022.
Jeez.
So that it is my longest pre-order. We don't have any new pictures, but I'll just go over the original ones because it looks like it's turned out exactly how it looks like in this.
I'd have just
pictures.
forgotten about this. I would I'd get the invoice.
Oh,
like, oh shit.
I'd given up on it. Like I definitely
I
had got to that point where I was just like, if it comes out, it comes out, but I don't hold any hope that it will.
Is what this is
and I think exactly if you have the patience, everything will come out eventually. Hopefully, there are some that do get
Master
cancelled.
Team Leon. This would be the Master Team Leon.
Maybe. Yeah, they were. Yeah, exactly. If you just have to learn some patience, and you'll get it. And from what I've seen, everybody is really happy. Everyone's happy with it. I haven't seen anything negative. I saw people when Kit said he had a couple extra, they missed it. They were looking for it, so it does happen. I don't know if they have the feature of the voice activated light up eyes. I doubt it. But
surely they must.
But it'd be quite cool.
It's not like a license thing where you can be like, well, I'm going to sue you then because you
exactly.
Is it? This is
so I don't exactly. So I wouldn't hold it against it. The figure looks like it's very much what you get from these pictures. So if you're a fan of Zack Snyder's Justice League, Steppenwolf has come finally. Mine should be here in a couple of days, which I didn't think I would ever say after all this time.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm happy.
In a couple of days, that's quick.
Yeah, it's come around pretty quick. I mean, I did wait for like nearly 4 years, but
didn't it get released this week?
Yeah, Harrison, that's quick.
Yeah. And I do think it's funny though that I was talking to Alan earlier, and we were talking about how like this is now the bar that is set. Like I will never moan about a figure that's not out in a year's time. I'll be like, it could be worse. It could be as bad as Steppenwolf. I think there is only one other figure that I know that could be even longer than this, which is that Lim Toys Detroit Become Human figure, the android. I can't remember his name.
Dude, I feel like that's died a silent death.
Yeah, I know that one. I think could even be longer than this one, and that's still not out.
That's concerning from Lim Toys.
But
that's also a really random choice of a figure to make.
It is, and they've
popular,
and they've made other ones and released other ones since then. So yeah, so there is another third party released. I'm looking forward to it. Crazy that it took that long. But yeah, just learn some patience, and I think you'll be all right with most figures. I mean, I feel like we have to have some patience in this game. How long they take to make. Even the
As long
even
as it's
normal
worth
ones.
it.
Yeah,
2
as long
years
as it's worth
max.
it. Yeah. What would you have done in that situation? Do you think you would have cancelled, or do you think you would have just let it go?
Me or Vita?
4 years is a long, like either of you. 4 years is a long time to wait for
I'll
a
let
piece.
Vita go.
It depends. Were you getting updates on it, like what's happening, or was there complete silence?
I think I messaged Kit maybe once, and I was just like, "Do you know if this is alive still?" And he was like,
Did he say go
"For as
away?
far as I'm aware, yes, it's still going." And to be fair, I've had 2 figures now from Kit. The orders did get cancelled. He did, like, I placed them. I think one was the first Sam from Death Stranding that got cancelled. I think literally like 2 or 3 weeks after the pre-order went up. And then recently the Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh, that was on pre-order for some time, and then I just get an email saying it's been cancelled. They're not making it. Here's the refund. So Kit does refund you if they get cancelled, but he has to get confirmation it gets cancelled. And that's not what this happened. Like, this just didn't happen. No real updates, and then boom, now it's here. And there was no like, oh my god, it's coming. It was just sort of like, oh look, someone has it in hand. It's weird. It's a very weird way of doing it.
That buy is strange. It's like a whole.
It is very weird.
Weird
I don't
underworld
know.
of
I
figure
don't
collecting.
know how I would be in a situation like this. I would probably just forget about it, if I'm honest, if it's been so long.
Yeah.
And then I probably wouldn't even expect that canceling the PO or anything would mean anything. So I probably would just leave it be, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that's
what
exactly pretty much exactly what I did. Yeah, you don't get the refund for cancelling, and just hope for the best, which is exactly what I've done for the past. I think it was after like 2 years. I was like, if it comes out, it comes out. I don't think it will, but I was wrong.
And at that point, if it's 2 years later and you're like, oh man, that like £30, I really miss that right now from 2 years ago.
It's not
that at that point, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. All I would say is, when it comes to pre-ordering, especially third party, just make sure it is something that you love. Like, for example, this 4 years is a hell of a long time. You could have stopped liking that item a long time ago. So I mean, don't pre-order everything. Third party, you should pre-order more, I think, because it's harder to come by once it's released. But like, it can happen where you have to wait years. So if it's not something you know you're going to love, like years and years later, maybe don't.
Good
order
test
it.
then, if you actually do like it. Because if it gets there and you're like, meh, then you're like, well, you shouldn't have pre-ordered it in the first place.
No, but when I got the invoice through Kit, I was like, oh my god, I did all this. I'm so excited now. So yeah, I think he's going to go there in that bookcase behind me, because I actually don't have anywhere else for him to go, because he's pretty bloody massive. Yeah, it's just a box in there at the minute. Yeah, it's Loki's box currently. Vita, we're being grown-ups here. Talking about toys, okay?
Yeah, grown-up toys. That sounds weird.
Bean says, did you see the Dutch Vandalin figure release? I did. Yeah, yes. It looked quite good. Yeah, it was like almost good enough, but not quite. And I was like, I know
he didn't like it. Translation: he didn't like it.
No, I did like it.
Crazy about it.
I wasn't crazy, but Lim Toys has teased heads of Dutch.
Guys,
like,
I'm gonna let you in a little secret. When Harrison and Jim said it was good but not good enough, that means they hate it. They don't like it, but they too polite to say it. That's all.
Hey, Vista, don't put words in our mouths. We're allowed to say
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like it.
I don't like it. Stop. That sounds like my
son. Now they're both sweating and like shitting bricks because they feel so uncomfortable because I exposed them.
You've exposed my inner feelings. Yeah. How dare you?
You're telling all our secrets.
Session, Vita. Yeah.
Natalie said Gamora took quite a while to come out from Hot Toys. Yeah, I heard. I mean, I never was buying that one, so I can't remember about that one.
Or else,
And
because I was just getting into it, maybe.
why is this not working? There you go. So Dave says So also behind on Storm and X23. They announced with Sabretooth. Sabretooth was released on time, but we still don't have the other two. Yeah,
That's a good
I
point.
mean, to be fair, So have been pretty delayed on most of their stuff. I think everything I've had from So recently has been about a year late, I would
It's
say.
been so.
Actually, their
Yeah.
figures aren't so. They're generally slightly better than so.
I do like, yeah, their stuff is really good,
Yeah.
but it does take some time to get them. Not always, but
They're
sometimes.
like almost Hot Toys level, or they may be thereabouts with some Hot Toys actually. to be
Well,
fair.
you saw my one of my Geralts is a So, the one you don't like as much.
What's the other one? Toys Era?
No, Buzz Toys, the only Buzz Toys that was made, and that was another one that took years. Like that was 3 years to come out. That one.
I feel like most of these are going to be the same companies, like just with different names, so they don't get sued.
Yeah. Beam says, "Well, Lim need a Harry there, up." Yeah, they do. And they've got. I want Joel and Eddie to come out because I want them, but I also want them to do Leon because they said they're going to do Leon. I want Leon, and I want them to do other things. So
also, how it'll be really not so bad for you, but for me because I have the clicker, and I'm like, I need some people for that to go with.
Yeah,
I just have a single clicker.
Yeah, I do have.
Everything.
I do have like a shelf.
You have your your TV show versions.
Yeah.
And your big fat bloater guy.
I'm a big fat bloater guy. Yeah.
Wow, Jim. Wow.
Right.
He just have big bones.
No,
yeah,
he
big
doesn't.
bone.
He's fat.
No, he's
just
big.
Fat
and fungusy.
He's a big chubby.
We are up to the point, Vita. Paralives.
Yeah.
The Sim Dethroner ? Now, guys, this is something that Vita has specifically asked for us to discuss, and the exact words were, "I have to listen to you talk about Leon constantly over and over and over, so now you have to suffer this," basically. And I was like, it's not suffering. We want to listen. We want to know about things that you're passionate about too.
She's very passionate about this, so be nice and listen.
Yeah.
And nobody's
everyone be nice.
If the viewer count drops, I'm coming for you.
It should only go up from here.
Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate that there's probably in our current fan base, there's not many people loving the simulation games, but this is like big part of my gaming history. So Harrison, would you like to share my screen? I prepared some slides.
Yes, this is all Vita now. So if it's all better and you agree that it's better, you're agreeing that Vita now does the slides for the entire show. Okay, just so we're aware. Oh, look how good this is. Vita, you're doing the entire show.
It's pretty good.
So obviously good. I like my visuals. That's how I like to talk about things. It helps me to keep the flow going. I will start with a bit of like history who don't know about The Sims. It's probably even the people who don't like these games or never play them. They heard about The Sims. So like this game has been for 25 years. It hasn't been challenged in this category of the gaming. I can't believe that I've been playing this game nearly 25 years. I've probably played it for 22 years rather than 25, I would say. Maybe 21, because obviously at 2000 I only was 8, so I don't think I didn't have PC back then. So I think it's more like when I was about 12 I started playing Sims. So I would say it's still a long time, and for very
Jim's given up already.
Yeah, he's like, I heard about it so many times. So it's a bit more like why I think it's a great thing for The Sims to be challenged, and just how I see it. And it's just something I'm passionate about. And maybe there is out there some other gamers who will come across our show, and they can just know that, I'm the person who's very into The Sims and Paralives, and maybe they will reach out through Instagram and such, and we can have a chat about it, and become a fellow simulation game lovers. So Paralives has been announced for a while now, and this is actually the game which is being produced by a little indie studio based in Canada. So what is so good about it from my perspective? This is like all from my perspective, why I think this is so good. So it has much like deeper character creation and much more possibilities to make your para-folks look like you or represent whoever you see fit. Their gameplay is much more meaningful, and as I said, Sims has been out for 25 years and it has so many glitches, and the characters and everything is behind the paywall and such. I will speak about that in more depth, but just overall, this game just feels like very good, like a fresh air within community, and it's something loads of the long-term sim players wanted. And also it came at amazing time when EA is being sold, and loads of sim creators actually boycotted the sim game and they stopped streaming Sims altogether. There was like a channels who solely streamed just Sims, and they took a difficult decision to cut all ties with the Sims. They had creator codes from which they were earning their money, and they basically had to change their whole channel direction, which they've been doing, for years. Some of them literally been doing for 20, 15, 10 years. And they were creating these, videos every day about how they came across this particular game and how they build it and live with it. So coming back with all the pricing and like digital stuff we were speaking. So Sims 4 made their game free, let's say, a few years back. So I'm going to be basically honest with you guys. And before I met Jim, I used to download all the Sims from the pirate website, and I used to play the pirate version. I always had all the latest DLCs and such. Then I changed because they gave like a free base game, and I kind of got excited about it. But basically what's happening, as you can see on the screen, what you get with the Sims base game, it doesn't even compare what Paralives already is giving us, just being in oh my god, I forgot the word. They're not complete yet. How you called it? They have what version?
Beta?
No, you can buy it on Steam, but it's not complete version. The words just left my head. It's like not pre-sale. It's still in development basically, but you can pre-buy it and play it already, and you can submit the bugs and everything. And
test?
Huh?
Is it a beta test, or is it literally
just? It's not
just
beta test. No.
Early access.
Early access. Yeah. Yeah, but they still like building it, and as I say, they're taking all the feedbacks. James, can
as
you
Harrison
please?
would say, it hasn't gone gold yet.
It hasn't gone gold. Exactly.
I was about to say something.
Okay, that's fine then. But like, I hate hearing
this is
myself.
Vitter's time. This is not your time.
Goodness.
Shut up. Jim.
No,
right, okay.
I'm happy
comments.
for
even though I was helping her out, but yes.
I'm happy for you to participate, but it's just don't keep your
quiet.
unmuted because it just drives me nuts and throws me out of flow, and that's how I forgot. That's why I forgot what I wanted to say.
Okay, all right, I'm muted. Go.
I don't know what I was saying, guys. Anyway, so as you can see, with as you can see,
bazooka,
like Paralives itself is just about $40, and you get so much more. And if you want to have like the same features and to compare game to game, you actually have to pay loads of expansion packs and DLC kits and such to make these games comparable. And overall, everything would cost you about, I think, $1,500 if you would want to get every single kit. And this is not the finish line. They creating and creating more and more stuff still for The Sims 4. And the biggest gripe in the community is that they keep releasing new expansion packs while they're not fixing existing issues and bugs within the game. So like the game recently got so corrupted that the simmers couldn't save their games. They couldn't upload their stuff into gallery. The creators couldn't release their videos, from which they earn money and live, because the game was constantly crashing. The Sims were bugging out, not behaving as they should do, although they never did. Sometimes just a plate would stop them from moving. So for a long time in the Sims community, we wanted somebody to come and challenge this giant who never had, like for the last 25 years, it had no competition whatsoever. You can say something, guys, if you like.
Well,
I
so
was
the
gonna
only
say Go on, Harrison. You have a question.
yeah, no. So my question, the only thing
I was gonna say basically. Sorry,
I knew you were gonna do it. I knew you were gonna do it. It would only have been funny if you said bazooka. That would have been funnier. But
True.
no. So other than them just having someone a rivalry, which we know, just like Hot Toys and NR, would just make everyone gets better from
You
it.
son of a gun! That's what I was gonna say. My thing was gonna be like, oh, the first thing it made me think about was it Hot Toys and Nina, and now you've started your thing and you've stole my thing, and I'm muting myself again. Don't worry.
My actual question. My actual question was, which I'm pretty sure you're now going to get into anyway, is what is the differences that you're finding between them that makes you more excited for this?
Yeah, so I haven't played the game myself yet. I just obviously been playing The Last of Us and all the other stuff. So I kind of made a little comparison from watching other streamers and such. That's why I actually haven't been following as much 1/6 news. And I'm like coming to the show and I'm like, oh no, I haven't heard about it. It's just because I was so immersed with the Paralives, and I kind of rediscovered my old streamers I used to watch every day building Sims and playing Sims. I was like, oh my god, they're playing Paralives. It's amazing. It's something I'm very passionate about. So one of the biggest things is the true creative freedom. So like in The Sims, who never played it, you like based and you have to build on the grid. When Paralives, you can use the grid if you want, but you have completely like free will how you want to build or rotate your house or like that sort of stuff.
Cool.
Or like, because like in The Sims, you have basically rotate your actual like land, let's say, right, where your entrance in your property will be, because that's where would the postman come and leave the mail, basically, or something like that. In the Paralives, you are not tied to something like this. The other very nice thing is like the properties kind of feel as part of the game, even if it doesn't match the style of the houses around you. Like your path to your house, you can join it into the main path. The one thing used to grind my gears with Sims, and still does all the time, there was always a gap between the main path and where you building your path to meet that path. There always was a line of green grass and would never join. And it's like such a little thing, but something what was really annoying me all the time. The other thing is like color wheels and things like that. So in The Sims, you are very limited with colors. And one of the other things, I love building and decorating my houses mostly rather than playing the gameplay, especially in recent years when it became really buggy. Like very often, like new DLCs and expansion packs would have like new colors, and then the new and old items, like building items and like colors and such, wouldn't match. So like you would want certain color, but they wouldn't quite like match, or you wouldn't quite get the shade. Like Sims very like known for like gearish colors and like very bright, and the colors you won't really use for decoration, like decorating usual house and such. One other things like the height of the walls and like windows and doors, everything is fully customizable. So you can decide how big your windows are, how wide your windows or doors are. Obviously, there is certain limit to it, but potentially, like if you like one style like window, you can make it like free, like let's say tiles wide or just one tile, but it's going to be have like the same style, but you always can make it like wider, bigger, smaller, depending on how big your wall is or how big your room is and how big you want that specific window. Where with Sims, you always had preset window and you can only use it at that specific size and like in those specific free colors or something. So it's like sounds like probably for loads of people who don't play games like that, like a silly little thing, just use another window like which is bigger or something. But when you have a specific style in mind and when you're building, let's say loads of simmers build from like finding the images on Google Maps and creating in a game, and I'm one of those people who like to make the builds to look realistic and kind of, or if you're building something fairy tale like, you really want to lean into that, but the game wasn't just like facilitating it. And yeah, like obviously on the screen I just kind of listed like the main differences between it, but it's just much more freedom to design how you want your house, your land, your world to look, and the world is like all open. So like the Sims 3 had open world where we didn't have as much loading screens, but like Sims 4, which is the latest game, you have a loading screen when you move from one lot to the other all the time. You cannot leave your area without the loading screen. Where Paralives, it's like one big open world. So obviously you will need probably more powerful PC, but it's just more seamless game where the people were looking from this type of the game, right? So another thing which I'm most excited about, and I saw you guys were chatting already about it, creating your character. So while Sims in the recent years started accommodating us more and more with like certain quirks and such, but all the adults were the same height, Paralives introduced the height scale, which goes from I think 1 meter 46 centimeters to like 2 meters something. So it goes to 6'4". I know that much. And as like in the picture shows, you can have like short, taller people, you can have muscular, you can have skinny people, you can have people with tattoos, different colors, hair styles. The best thing is as well, like with the clothes as well, you can layer clothes. So like in Sims, very often you have the preset clothing and certain colors of it. Because of the Paralives having the color wheel, you can choose whatever shade you think of in a rainbow. And also you can choose from loads of different patterns how you want that specific item to look. And then, as I said, you can layer them. You can, like, you don't have to choose a select item. You can choose this t-shirt, this jacket, this skirt, these shoes. Where very often in Sims, yes, you can choose different shoes and skirts, but very often you would be limited in the patterns and the colors and such. And as I said, loads of colors would be just dead ugly, or the texture wouldn't be there. While Paralives are a bit more animated, I would say, and definitely not as realistic looking maybe for some. I'm definitely leaning more into that like cozy indie vibe, which is a bit more dreamy, relaxed, and a bit, like a different kind of dimension of like people or parafolks living. And I just feel like it gives a bit much more individuality to, having those different heights. Because if you think like in the, like so many games now, let's say Cyberpunk as well, you can choose so many details, and the game like Sims didn't have as much detail to it, right? Like it was just had preset scars, preset like beauty marks or birth marks and such. In the Parafolk, you can literally, if you want, you can create yourself with the scars and with the marks you have. Yeah, she made me bloody jump.
Oh, there you go, Lena.
Oh, she went on the window.
You really jumped then.
It was like you couldn't see it on stream, but she was like thinking her hair was like a toy or something, and now she's trying to climb out the window.
So
it's okay, window is closed. Yeah. So go on, Harrison.
No, so I was going to say, so you've said that they've improved on the house making, which is obviously the biggest, I would say, the biggest part of Sims. I have played Sims. I haven't played it nearly as much as you, but I remember playing Sims 2, I think on PlayStation 2, and I had a go at Sims 4 with
Never
Bella.
on PlayStation or Xbox. Never. Always on
No.
PC.
So I know. So the building side of it, yeah, not being limited, that's a huge thing. The more customization. Does it have a game like Sims does? Like you have the people and you give them jobs and they walk around the house and that stuff. Does it have that all still? Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally is just a new, better,
but it's
updated
better.
Sims.
So right, with the Sims in the base game, you have like limited amount of jobs, limited amount of clothes. Like everything is just a base for you to be able to play most basic game. It doesn't involve seasons. It doesn't involve characters, relationships. It doesn't even include certain newborn stuff. It doesn't include pets. It doesn't include so many stuff. All of that is behind the paid DLC, which is like each DLC is about like £50. Where over here I'm gonna pay like for early access now, I think it's like £40 or £32.99. And then I'm gonna get all of that straight away. I'm gonna get more complex relationships. I'm gonna get more life-to-life realism. There's like perks for people for their likenesses. So like if you will select that your human, let's say, is James, and he likes to exercise and he likes gaming and he likes I don't know, eating food, when he's gonna be gaming, he's gonna get in a zone and he's gonna be getting more satisfaction of it, and he's gonna be happier by doing it. And like it's more intuitive, like for your parafolk needs, while the Sims is like you can choose the quirks and such, but it's very like basic. I would say it's not as in depth. It's a bit more like, oh, okay, you like color red and you don't like color blue, so if you're gonna put blue item in your house, the Sim is gonna be like, I like that, and that's kind of it. Where with the parafolk so far, where I saw like it was like one of the characters, she went to like a yoga class and she was like a sporty person. She basically got in a zone, and like for example her needs decay stopped because she didn't feel like she is getting exhausted because she's doing something she loves and sees as part of like her well-being, like going up rather than down. Where with the Sims you don't really have those options. Everything like all the time drains you unless you do specific tasks to bring something back up. And the same like with the relationships as well. Like from the game like part is a bit more intuitive, and like with all the like promotion stuff so far, like with the job, it's kind of more interesting. So like the character can want to be fired from the job if they hate it, where in Sims they don't want to be fired ever, and if you get like fired, your Sim gets depressed and then you can't find a new job for like 4 days because your Sim is depressed. And it's just like with the Sims, as I said, like I haven't played it for like quite a few months now, I think. I updated it all recently, but I didn't feel the need to turn it on just because I was keep reading such a bad reviews and more bugs and all those crashes happening that is just like, well, I'm looking at it like I never bought the DLC or expansion pack in the full price. If I'm honest, I always bought it when it was on sale because I just couldn't bring myself to spend like 40 quid for just expansion pack. So I always like waited for like Black Fridays and it's like 50% off, or there's like bundle deals and such. But with this, it just makes me happy that this like little indie community, they literally like listen and ask for your feedback and they go and improve on top of it. Of course it has bugs, but I wouldn't say so far what I experienced from the stream is it doesn't have more bugs than what The Sims has already. You know, like The Sims goes and releases the new expansion pack and it's all buggy, and the main gameplay of the pack is not working. So you paid 60, like when they came out new, they about 60, I think, pound, even like maybe, yeah, I think it's about 59.99. So imagine you're getting the expansion pack you're very excited for, and the main event of the game is not working. So like it happened when they released this thing, which was called For Rent. So where you can build your own apartment or building, or it could be still a house and such, and you are playing a landlord basically. And that
Okay.
part glitched out, and you wasn't receiving the rent, or if you were the tenant, you were like, there was a glitch where you couldn't become a perfect tenant because like the game wouldn't acknowledge certain things you were doing and such. And just like little things like that, you know, when you're paying 60 quid for the expansion pack for the game, and the main thing is not working, you start questioning like why.
Well, yeah, definitely.
And then they going releasing new kits and new stuff without fixing these old bugs. Like there is expansion packs which came out at least, I don't know, like 5 years ago, which are still not fixed, and they still are buggy. And they are working, like, as they call
That's
on
terrible.
laundry notes, and they like releasing them for like the updates and such. But it's just, I'm just glad that they finally got challenged by and especially by the like little indie game, which like so far everyone in some community praises, and I haven't seen the single streamer saying a bad thing about it.
Wow.
And that's it. My campaign
That's
is
good.
finished.
My really big question though, and I was just thinking about this because it was the thing that I always found funny. Do they speak in the new one, or do they mumble like Sims do?
That's actually a good thing. That's one thing I didn't pay much attention to. I
Because
don't
they've
think
got like their own language, don't they?
I've
Simsish, Simglish,
Simlish.
something like that.
Simglish.
Yeah.
That's it.
Soul,
And they just
soul.
yeah, and it's
Knack,
it's very amusing to listen to them when they're making sounds
really
and
is.
things.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think in Paralives as well, they're making their own
Is
their
it
own
like
language. I actually have
is
it.
it
That's
their own
one thing
language?
I didn't think about.
You're gonna have
Actually,
to. I found the one
I
thing.
I think it's. I'm pretty like I'm thinking now. I watched this stream another day. I think they have their own language as well. I don't think
So
it's.
they're not English.
No,
then.
there was this different game being developed, but it was dropped. It was, I think, Live by You called or something. And in that one, you meant to have the conversations. But yeah, as I said, they started developing, they teased, and it disappeared. There was some
Oh, okay.
controversy about it and all. I tend to not to dwell into those things and don't dig. I was like, okay, it's not happening. I'm moving on. There's nothing I can do about it. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they have their own language as well. I don't think, yeah, it's not like basically when you choose interactions, obviously you choose interaction, but when the conversation happens, you don't understand what they actually saying.
They're not actually
Potentially.
saying. Yeah, no, that's what it seems like. Dave says, this makes me want to play Paralives now. I'm going to make Wolverine. And then
you can.
My power person will be named Logan. He'll be 5'4", like to fight, and have a predilection towards redheads. So,
and you can choose that all in this game, which is amazing.
It does sound really good. Like, especially if you're a big fan of Sims, it sounds like it's a much needed upgrade for that style of game.
100%.
Jim, has it convinced you to want to play it?
I would give it a go. Like, I think similar to you, my only memories of Sims are playing it probably around Sims 2 time, maybe even Sims 1, on like a really crappy old PC, whether you played it on PS2. And like, the only thing I remember doing is just getting a Sim to go in a swimming pool and then just deleting the ladder so they can't get out.
Coming to that. The base game initially, I don't know if they updated this, but base game of The Sims didn't had a pool.
Oh wow!
No, but
that's iconic. Exactly. Everyone was fuming in the community.
So I'm assuming
GTA 6 like locking some like game mechanics
Oh, yeah.
behind the the more expensive version. Although actually I think that it's not as bad as we think it is. I think it's just some actual vendors, not
Well,
the whole
we'll
thing.
we'll see
But
when it
like
comes
we'll
out.
see, yeah. But I think, yeah, that's I can't believe I can't believe they get away with it, but you have no other option until now. No other option
Exactly.
until now.
Exactly that. There was no other option. And like The Sims has been supported so much by the modders and CC creators through this 25 years that's why it survived, because there was such a big audience for this game and everyone didn't have anywhere else to go. So people, the modders and CC creators, they started giving out additions to the game for free. There is certain scripts which enhances the game, which half size of the game or the same size as the base game, which helps you to have better experience of the game.
When did Sims 4 come out? Because that's been going for a long time now, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's a long time.
The Sims 4 came out 2014, I want to say.
Oh my god, that was before I was a father.
No, maybe later. Yeah, no, 2014, September 5th.
Damn.
That is mental.
And there hasn't been one since. I'm assuming that you can do. I mean, as I said, I haven't played. Oh, is it only PC for the people that?
So at the moment, it's only PC and Mac. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get on Steam.
Yeah. So if you're a console player, you're unfortunately not able to play it.
Yeah.
But is there anything in it that you can do? Like, and bear it up, I haven't played it. I haven't played Sims 4 enough to know what that has, and I haven't played it Sims 2, which I'm assuming would have a hell of a lot less even back then. But like, I'm just going to pick your brain because I know you play it. Can you, can your Sims die, and then what happens to them? And then can you do that in the new game? Like there are all the features that you have
live stages, So
so can your Sim age? Can you could you have a baby to teenager to adult to dead? Oh wow.
But so there is caveats to that. The base game is going to be very boring with those stages, and you won't get all of them. So you're going to get a baby, but you won't get an infant.
Okay. So
because it's behind the DLC, which is called like Get Together. Not Get Together. It's called like I started forgetting how the DLC is called. It's like Family something. So like a lot of stuff is locked behind the thing. So I haven't played Paralives yet, so I can't speak too much about on how their life cycles work on that side. But I saw the stream with a girl played through the whole cycles of the Paralives. And it seemed pretty good. But like in Sims, all of it's there, and you can like make your sim to avoid death. You can like there is caveats, and it's like lovely, funny community things going about it. But truly enjoy the game, you are either gonna have to have scripts created by modders, or you have to have DLCs. Because the base game becomes very boring very quickly, because you end up using the same furniture, the same colors in every other house, and it stops feeling special, and it stops the families are look alike because you don't have as much clothes and hairs to choose from, etc. Because the game is what makes the Sims game is the DLCs and expansion packs. Because you have no pets, you have no different years of time, like autumn, spring, winter. You don't have that without the expansion pack. You don't have pets, as I said. Then you don't have certain careers without that. You don't have certain worlds without that.
Without any of the DLCs, it's like if you bought GTA, but you didn't have the cars and you didn't have the boats or the buildings, or like, so it's almost like you've bought the game, but if you actually want to play it, you've got to buy everything else. Could you imagine that in any other game? That would be
exactly awful. So when I decided that I'm gonna download the legal game because it's free now, I was so sad because I was like, well, this is boring, especially going from having the latest DLCs and all the packs in my game compared to the base game. For my system, it was a massive shock because I was like, it's bare bones. It's literally like bare bones, the barest of the bones. As I said, there's like no bloody pool, which is iconic. That's how you kill your Sims. Not anymore though, because in the Sims 4 they can't just climb out without the ladder. That's like in the game now. You can't just kill them like that.
Can you kill them? Like,
yeah,
and not a dark like. So I want to play this game just to murder people, but more
oh
like
no, there is simmers who literally do that on purpose. Yeah, there's certain
okay.
like codes as well you can enter to like make
yeah.
so this thing where James bought me, the cow plant, it can eat your sim. So this cake it gives out, the sim comes to take the cake like, oh, cake, and it swallows your sim. So the first time you might survive, the second time you most likely gonna die by the death of being eaten by the cow plant.
So how far does that go? Like you were saying earlier that they can get depressed. Can they kill themselves? Like can they get to the point where they're like
no, so
it gets
it's
like
basically
so dark and they just go up to the attic with some rope and then you just
no.
go
No,
black screen?
it doesn't go that dark. No, they actually the new one. So again, new expansion pack, which is called Life and Death. You can have funeral, you can have caskets. So it leans in more in the gothic, darker side of the game. In another recent DLC, there's all about dating apps and speed dating and adultery and such things like that. So that's, as I said, those expansion packs are the things what makes the game. Like there is no way I would be as invested in the game if I just had a base game. I can see Dave asks about the time working Paralavia. It's the same like the Sims. You have like 24-hour clock and you can speed it up or slow it down as you need.
Well, I think it sounds really good for you.
I think like the full game day passes in about half an hour or something. So like just above half an hour. So like 35 minutes or something, if I remember correctly.
And when can you start playing? Like, have you downloaded it yet, or
no, not yet. There might be a birthday present coming up. I don't know. I cannot purchase it myself just at the moment. So
I see. Jim's like, maybe I will.
It's fine. If he doesn't, literally on my birthday, I'm going to purchase it and spend all day playing. If my internet would allow me to download it in time.
That sounds more than fair. No, I'm really happy for you because we don't get to talk about many games you're super excited for. So
yeah, all the viewers probably dropped now. They were like, "Oh
no,
my god, what this girl is chatting about."
You invited Dave, to be fair.
Yeah, Dave wants to. Yeah, Dave is interested, and the viewers stayed pretty much. They went up and down as they always do. So no, it didn't drop. It didn't go to 0, and then nice. Everyone left. So no, that's great. Sal says the next thing is being able to be a Sims game developer.
You already can be a developer, not a Sims, but you can be a freelancer and you can be a game creator. You can be a freelancer book writer. You can be like IT specialist, like mod creator. Like you can create viruses or plugins or mobile apps. So again, but it's behind the DLC again. It's not in the base game.
Oh, the actual like jobs in the game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you can get the expansion pack to become famous like a movie star, and there's like a gameplay. You go and spend the day in the in a movie set, and you have to like complete certain objectives to become a successful movie star. And then you go to like acolytes as well, where you can win if you're doing really great. So it's like there's quirks, which is fun, but everything is behind the paywall basically. And
yeah, that's
what I like with the Paralives, that they base game which they saying that's only what's gonna happen. It's gonna be the game which they're gonna be adding to. And at the moment, it started as a community project, and they literally started it from donations and all. So I just have so much respect and passion for them.
Definitely.
Yeah, if you're a newbie to Sims and you want to get into it, it can cost you stupid money, like to get.
Yeah.
As I
To
said,
actually
it's
be able to
like
play it.
it's all the DLCs and everything. It's probably, I don't know, nearly $2,000 if not more.
That's insane. Could you imagine that with any other game? That's bonkers.
That would be mental. Imagine if GTA 6 did that.
Yeah, I mean, I know that GTA does have like lots of little expansions, and you've got the shark cards and stars, but no. Well, thank you very much for this. I must admit, you made me kind of want to go play Sims a little bit with Bella, because she's always making characters. That's the one she does like building the houses, but she always goes, Daddy, come have a look at who I've made today. And Dilla shows me all her little family, and I'm
I
wearing
do
this
that with
today.
James. I call him over and I was like, look at this family I created. Then I go and build them house, and then I play for 5 minutes. I was like, ooh, but I need to create like a girlfriend for this teenager, a school friend for this child, a friend for this woman. Then I go
so
on create
deep.
another family, or another like I in my head I create these little backstories, and what's like if it's just like a single dad with a daughter, or there's a grandma raising a grandchild, or
You
there's
get
like
very
all sorts of
invested.
things. I was like, honestly, probably if I would have like grew up in Lithuania, if I was like, grew up in America or UK, I probably would have become a sim streamer. But obviously in Lithuania, that was just like, my parents was like, maybe enough drying your eyes out in front of PC and this stupid game which doesn't even make sense and makes weird noises. So yeah, but probably if I would have grew up somewhere else, I would be a streamer now. But who knows?
Wow, who knows? We've got what you literally put, Jim, exactly what I was thinking. So we had Dave come in saying, hey guys, sorry I'm super late, it's been a day. And in the moment that message came through, Akira came in and said, late to the stream, I'll catch the replay. That was very weird, both of you at the same time. But good to see you both. Thank you very much.
Have you been out together?
Yeah. Right, so back from video games, we'll go back to some figures. We got this drop of Thea and Bud. Very surprising to see that we're getting any more from this line, I must admit. So she is now up with Bud on kit for $319, shipped out Q2 to Q3 next year. Bring up some pictures. If I click this correctly, not that one, that one. There we go. Yeah, as I said, very, very surprising to see this is getting made. I didn't think that they would go deep at all in this line, but sorry, David. No, we have. We spoke about Superman earlier, so you may have missed that one, but we've not got to Supergirl yet. Yeah, no, I didn't think that this set at all would get made. I think we've had Bud with the other version of Deck, and we've got half a Thea, so I just expected that to be enough, really. David, you said I'm surprised people still care about this. I'll be more surprised if they still care by Q3 27. Well, I still, yeah, I do. I mean, I really enjoyed this film. I mean, I'm not getting this set, but I've got Deck and Thea set, and I do have Deck's dad. But I do like this one. I must admit, I do. I think she looks good, but I don't think I need two Theas. I'm quite happy with half a Thea. I think that's more than enough Thea. But now they've done this, I pretty much can guarantee they'll do her sister Tessa. I feel like that's a no-brainer at this point. It literally would just be changing the hair a little bit, and then you've got another figure. So yeah, but yeah, I think she looks good. The outfit looks good. I like the fact that it's got like sort of the half of her, but it's been reconnected. Bud looks the same as last time, but now he comes with the waterproof coat. I don't really have much bad to say about this. I must admit, I think the only bad thing that I would say is that she's got a better base than Deck, and Deck's like, I know she is the main character, but Deck is the main, like he is the who we're following for most of it, along with Thea, and she's got a really, really awesome base, and Deck's base is just bad, and that's annoying. More because I would love to have this base, and I probably will look to pick the base up separately. I don't want to buy the whole set just for a base. Bit like the
base, bad that base.
A bit like the Daredevil. They did the really cool base with the black suit Daredevil and the really boring one for the red one. So it's a shame. But all that to say, what do you guys think of Thea and Bud, or whole Thea and Bud, not half Thea?
If it was me and I was in on this line, and although I love the film, I don't think I am. I would just get the Deck and half of Thea, because that's how she spends 90% of the film. To be completely honest, there are some things about this set that I really like. Like, I really like the ponchos. The ponchos look really cool. They're Wayland-Yutani branded, so I really dig that as well. I think the figure looks really good, although, to quote one of our biggest fans, she doesn't have enough cake, because in real life she has a lot of cake.
She does.
But I actually think it's quite a nice set. I actually think Bud looks pretty decent. He's not the most articulated, but he actually looks pretty good. So Bud's a she, right?
Yeah.
Bud's a girl? Yeah. I think she looks really good. To be completely honest, I think there's a lot of good photography opportunities with that. I think the sculpt is pretty strong as well here. Sculpted hair looks good. And do you know what? I didn't notice the base, but now that you point that out, that's actually a really good base. Like, from Hot Toys for this kind of a figure, which I feel like would be the one they just give a generic base. Like, if you think about Cassian, okay, he has a crap base, a crap reuse, uninspired base, and like, although I'm happy to see it, why does he get a crappy base and then she gets a really cool base, and why does Deck get a crappy base?
Right,
it just
it's
makes
so
no
annoying.
logical sense at all. And this isn't like a DX or a special release or anything. This is a figure that we didn't really expect to see and are surprised to get, which is good to see. I'm glad they're going into this line, but that is a nice base.
Damn. It is a nice base. It's something different.
I'm annoyed about it. Yeah.
See, I told you. And that was the only thing that annoyed me about it. Was just like, I want that base. I don't, and so far, each one of the characters in this line has had a different base. So Deck had a sandy base, I'm pretty sure. Then Father Predator had like the quarter scale size, not quarter, like the Venom size bases. Then Deck in like the sort of end scene has the more jungle-y style base, and then Thea's got this really nice base. We've got Akira that says, really surprised they're doing so many from this line. The movie is a bit of a flop, but box office wise, yep, you're not wrong. Are we circling back to the inconsistency chat? Possibly, maybe a little bit. And Dave says, I'm going to break that out on someone just randomly in an argument. You have a crap base, a crap reuse shitty base.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite surprised with this. Like that, I quite enjoy how it looks. The sculpt,
so much that you want to buy it?
No, I'm not that of the fan. But I really like the sculpt where she's like with those glazed white almost eyes.
The Wayland eyes.
I don't know how it's called, so I'll say yes.
That one. The Wayland. It's got the Wayland-Yutani. Yeah, it's the logo for Wayland.
Ah, okay. Whatever.
She doesn't know who Wayland is. She's like, who's that dude?
Yeah, I don't. I have no idea.
At least you're on it.
It's fine.
Why would I pretend? And then you ask something else, and I'm gonna be like, shit.
Oh yeah, Wayland. He's a great guy.
My mate. I met him once.
No, he's not a guy. Well, he is, but not now.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that I quite enjoyed the sculpt for a change. I'm not sure about the body. I tried to look for the picture, finding her in that suit like in full body, which would be from a movie, but I struggled because all I can find is actually these pictures So I couldn't quite compare all of it. So I'm not sure because I feel like she's quite petite and also what's happening?
What
How
is
are you
happening?
going? Oh, you woke
Oh,
up,
hello,
Luna.
Luna.
Yeah. So I'm not sure about the body itself, but I quite like the head sculpt. If I'm honest, like the hair, I quite like, and just the likeness. Is quite there, not perfectly. Definitely needs a bit more work. In regards to likeness, but I'm not hating it. And recently, it hasn't been the case for me, especially with hot toys, that I would not dislike the figure. It's not something I'm interested to, but I quite like how it looks, especially this look. I think it looks pretty
Yeah.
good. I actually would want to just like have the figure just to take some pictures because I feel like that could like make some epic like moody photography.
Yeah, it would look really good. Yeah, I as I said, really enjoyed the movie. I'm getting some of the line. I'm just not getting all of the line. I think there are times you have to just say enough is enough, and there are some lines that I would like to go all in on, and there are the others I just cherry pick. And this one is definitely a cherry pick one. I do think though, the fact that we got this set in particular, I feel like Deck's brother Quay is almost guaranteed at this point. I feel like give it another couple of months and we'll see him next.
Oh,
It
he's
just like
definitely coming, 100%.
yeah, I feel like he's the next one that they could do it. The only thing that they could have added with this one, which would have been funny, because I feel like you couldn't add it with another one, is just the legs. I feel like there's not another bundle that you could add it with, and I feel like this bundle would have been funny to give her just the legs.
Dude, you got a nice base, all right? So you're asking too much.
Yeah,
All
that's
about
true.
the base. No.
So yeah, I must admit,
Raincoats.
I'm very excited to see that we're still getting more Predator stuff and more Alien stuff, and we've gone so long without none of it, and now it's just more than you can handle, really.
100%.
Okay, next is the biggest one. Yeah, I'd say the biggest one for this week is the new Supergirl. Now, as you can see, at that point, I don't have the prices on kit yet because it goes up tomorrow. We do have a code for you tomorrow, which is there. So when it goes up for order with kit, we do have a code as always. So that'll be Vault Kara for Supergirl. Going to have a look at the prices. I literally just went on InArt and the prices are up on InArt now. So full payment on InArt's site is $441 for Supergirl. So a bit pricey. And if we're going by what
£380, I guess.
Yeah, so if we're going by with kit, which will include shipping, I reckon we'll be close to or just short of 500 for her.
That's
so
pricey.
That is
for
pricey.
A film that nobody's rushing to see.
Yeah. And the deposit on it.
Neither of us have seen it yet, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we haven't seen it.
I do kind of want to see it, to be fair. I've heard it's not awful. I've just heard it's okay.
Maybe tomorrow.
It's the deposit on InArt's site is $110 for the deposit. So you've got the deposit, which is 110 or 331 later, or outright, which is 441.
So it's like £80 to £90 for us.
Plus shipping. Pricey. Yeah, that is pricey, but we'll bring up some pictures. So yeah,
I feel like the coat on the Hot Toys looks nicer than the InArt one.
We'll have to have a look. David says that's a lot, and so does Dave. That's a lot of money. I must admit, that's more than I was expecting her to be. I mean, I know she's rooted, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot. She does look very good though. So I would say straight away, out of the two Hot Toys and InArt, I prefer the look of the InArt one. But that's just me. I know at the minute it very much is. Everyone there seems to be very different on which one they're preferring. I just think I hate this base. And again, I said it about Pennywise. I said it about the Terminators. I hate this style of base. I don't know what they're doing with these bases, but they're awful. And that's my little rant.
It doesn't
over.
even match with Superman. Like you'd want it to be like a diorama base.
Exactly.
Like, some it makes sense. Pennywise, no. This, no. Terminator, I don't actually mind, but yeah, with these.
Yeah, that's a shame. The hair, I think, obviously is in our hair. It looks good. I think the hair could do with being a little bit lighter, maybe. But I mean, that might be nitpicking, to be fair. It's still pretty good. I think the thing I like about this one more than the Hot Toys, and I do have comparisons in a minute, is the eyebrows. I know not everybody does, but I kind of think the eyebrows look better on this one compared to the Hot Toys, and I feel like matches her more.
I think the eyebrows are better quality, but I think the shape is more accurate on the Hot Toys, and I feel like that's kind of the theme. Like for me, I feel like the head sculpts, like the actual paint apps, look incredible. I said in the Hope Show, like the Hot Toys one looks like the in-art one looks like it could be a real person. The Hot Toys one looks like a really good toy, but I feel like the actual sculpt, despite not being painted as well, is slightly more accurate. Neither 100%, but slightly. But there are some angles of the in-art where it looks better.
Yeah. Comes with the sword too, which is a nice
Spoiler.
addition.
Didn't know she had a sword. Now I do.
I mean, it technically could be. It could be. Let's see what we've got. Dream and Vision says maybe licensing prices higher, materials gone up. Maybe, but I don't know. If it was that price, they should have given you a good base, is all I would say. Dave says, damn, I want this figure, but I don't know if 450. I want this figure. Yeah, that's a shame. Dream and Vision's agreeing that the base is not good and that it needs some tweaking. Hot Toy. So Kira says Hot Toys better likeness for me personally, but you know, well, okay. So let's go with the comparisons I've got.
Yeah,
we've got this one at first. So we've got Hot Toys on left, movie on the middle, and then in-art on the right. So I think the Hot Toys suit material looks closer to the actual material, but I prefer the in-art look. So it's weird. I kind of prefer the same with the Superman. I kind of prefer the look of the suit on the in-art ones, even though they're not as accurate.
I think I agree with you actually. I prefer the look of the in-art, but the Hot Toys is more accurate in that regard. Even like the cut of the neck, I'd say is more accurate to the screen, because like the in-art one's quite tall and jagged.
Yeah, it's got more of a collar. Yeah.
No, the in-art is more accurate than.
We disagree.
Well, if you look at the movie and in-art, the opening is much wider and square.
Yeah, but it's the corner bit on the in-art one that I'm talking about. You can't see that on the middle movie one. You're right about the bottom bit though.
Neither got boobs right though.
No, neither got the boobs right.
Yeah.
Litter has spoken, David says.
A boob expert.
The boob expert. And then I've got a close-up of the faces as well. So Hot Toys, same again. Hot Toys left, in-art right.
Don't like either of the sculpts, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
neither for me hits home. Especially for the price they're asking.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think the quality doesn't match the price.
I think the Hot Toys was about $330 something, around that sort of price. So you're looking at about $100 more for the in-art version.
This is the first time I haven't loved the rooted hair either. It's too thin.
It is a bit thin.
Product?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. And I do think now looking at this again, I do think her hair needs to be brighter blonde.
In-art made it more like salt beach water waves kind of thing.
Girl. Yeah.
Yeah, whereas like it looks a bit more like crispy, almost maybe a bit damp kind of look of the hair, where the Supergirl herself doesn't have that damp, wet hair look. It's more a bit just frizzy, messed up. I didn't brush my hair today. I rolled out of bed, flew at a light speed, kind of swept hair. So that's something where the texture is not kind of matching between the two. And yeah, just the face shape. I think Hot Toy's face shape is closer for me than Inart actually, especially like in the chin area, like the jaw, because her jaw is quite round and she has quite full kind of mouth. So it's very weird that the mouth area in art captured better than Hot Toys, but the jaw is too narrow and pointy, I feel. It's just the shape, like
it could be
it's
the
like
picture.
it
I'll
could
bring
be.
up this.
Yeah. The hair is just so crispy looking. I just want to wash it out and give her a blowout, honestly.
It's a weird color as well. It's not like the.
Yeah, it's not the blonde.
It is dirty blonde.
It's a dirty blonde. But
James,
I would say
it's the same issue. Looks kind of greenish to me.
Yeah, I was about to say it's because it's quite yellow.
Greenish.
Yeah. But her hair is quite yellow in the movie, so which would translate to you in greenish colors. But over here, it looks almost orange, like a coat.
Yeah.
So
like
that's
a coppery
quite
color.
off. Yeah. So she's like turning more into the redhead hair rather than that dirty, brassy yellow color. So yeah,
Crypto.
I like Crypto.
Crypto looks cute.
Yeah, I like this pose they've got for him. It's better than Superman. That's cute.
Terrible base.
Crap base.
So cheap. So
base.
cheap looking.
It is. So plastic.
It's the plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like the Aragorn and the Legolas and the Paul. Honest, even the bloody Chainsaw Man ones have better bases.
This is like almost a third-party base. That one.
I wouldn't even give it. Even third-party bases do better than this. Barbosa had a nice base, and that has a diorama base. That's third party. Just
because they don't pay for the license, Harrison. They can afford a nice base.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they just could do better.
She looks worse with the glasses on. I think that ruins her likeness even more.
Which is a shame because I quite like that look. It makes the character more interesting.
I still think the Hot Toys jacket's more accurate as well. The in-art one's too thick a material. It looks like quite a thin material in the movie photos compared to this.
Yeah. So in the movie, it's more like a trench coat, I think, and this looks more.
So this doesn't stay in the material that anything's leather. So that means that Hot Toys win on the leather boots because they said that their boots are leather.
Oh, that's a good point. Interesting. I'd have thought they'd have gone for that microfiber stuff. I didn't think in-art used pleather.
No, well, I mean, it's probably not leather, but if it's probably something else. But the fact that it doesn't state leather means that obviously it's not. What's the chat saying?
Is she magnetic eyes?
Good question.
Good question. Did it say in here?
Because they're random with that at the moment.
Also, they've actually mentioned a good point about the chest area as well. The figure has her chest a bit lower, where the actress doesn't have a huge package and such, so her chest sits higher than the figure.
Yeah, they're lower on her chest, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is closer on that.
It's a bit weird talking about somebody's chest, but we are comparing the likeness.
But then if you look at like what they did with the Christopher Reeve and his kind of interesting anatomy, like with his like rib cage and everything, they nailed that down. So they should do the same thing with this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you're not wrong to point that out at all.
No.
Super
Natalie said, got invoice for the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal. Awesome. That'll be awesome to get in. It looks like it's a good piece. Dave is agreeing. Harris, I've sent you Mandy's Photoshop job on the sculpt. Okay, I'll see if I can pick it up.
She did do a good job, to be fair.
What's the giant headphone pads? I think they're a bit bigger because they've actually used wrong one. Fabric instead of just plastic. The Hot Toys ones are just plastic, whereas these ones actually have whatever material it is on it.
That's a nice touch, to be fair.
Yeah, I think like InArt usually do that with most of them. They like most of their stuff is a little bit better in the quality, but not always. Nancy's saying crypto is so cute, it's good, but I think InArt needs to tweak it. Dream Vision saying the jacket's the wrong material.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to bring up the Hot Toys one in a minute. We're going to have a look at what their coat looks like. That looks just very fabricy. I don't know what their coat is. Is it like a leather coat? Or is it? We'll have a look.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's. I was trying.
It's a thinner material. It does look kind of Swedish.
I think,
photo, but it's definitely thinner and not as chunky as.
And it's not as orange looking as well.
Guido says, I think the things like the jacket, the base, and other decisions really only come from promo pics. Warner Brothers only give them select info they are showing.
Actually, the jacket
not
is
showing
orange.
Hot Toy or InArt the full move. No, that's fair. Right, let's bring up.
Definitely prefer the Hot Toys jacket.
Let's bring up the Hot Toys one.
InArt one's probably made of nice quality material, but
does it look as good?
No, it doesn't.
That's the question. Let's have a look.
X-Man's right. It looks a bit like a bathrobe, the InArt one. It just doesn't sit or flow nicely, which is mad they would get that wrong, because that's normally their...
Yeah, that's what they know.
Like, they make excellent capes, for example. Like, yeah.
There she is. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot thinner.
Yeah, the quality of the stitching, not nearly as
good. that coat
but the actual
looks much
coat
better.
Looks more accurate. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah,
the InArt looks more like a winter coat.
Yep.
But again, I do prefer the actual suit of this one. So if you wanted to, you wanted to have the coat look and the Supergirl look,
then you're really good.
Then you can have the Hot Toys has got the better one.
The cape looks pretty good in the Hot Toys as well, to be fair, based on these. I feel like the facial expression they've given her on the Hot Toys is better as well. I feel like InArt's done what they did with the Superman and randomly gone for more serious head sculpts. Yeah. Whereas this one, like, she's kind of like, that's her vibe, right? She's cheeky, cocky. Yeah, exactly that. So it just makes more sense. But InArt are like, no, this is cinema.
This is cinema.
I
do think I still do think I prefer the InArt one, but not enough to buy any of them. I mean, I'm not that invested in them, but I do still, as a whole figure, I still think the InArt one is nicer. Like, if I was buying her, I would be buying her for this look, I feel, more than the Duster coat version.
I like the Duster.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd really like the Duster look. It looks really cool. I'd be tempted to display Duster. But ultimately, I think you are right. You want her to look like Supergirl. And I think, again, like I said it, and I think Doug Guito said it. I could be wrong on that. But, like, the InArt looks more realistic. The Hot Toys looks like a toy. Like a really good one. Like, it looks really good. Like, I'm not shitting on it. But, yeah, the InArt just looks mental.
But as
they're like, damn.
As Dave said, is it worth $441? That's, well, even more, because it'll have shipping as well and input. So you're looking at $500 either way, I would say.
there will be some
not
people
free
out there
shipping.
that absolutely love this character and are really excited to get a 1/6 representation. It'll be worth it to them. But like, if in art were like, here's Leon, he's £441, I'd be like, sorry, that's a bit, yeah,
Yeah,
you know, like, yeah,
definitely. For the right person, anybody, if you love the film and you love the character, you're going to buy it. I don't think either are bad. I do agree. I think it's very similar to what the Superman was. I don't think either has nailed Hot Toys or Inner has absolutely nailed it, but I think both
I
come
agree.
close in different ways.
I agree.
So it's I don't think you're going to do bad with either, really. If this is your film and you love it, I haven't seen it. I'll wait for it to come out onto whatever HBO Max now that we have it in this country. I'll watch it on there and then see what it's like then. But I have no interest to go to cinema to see it.
What does Dave mean in his about the body types? Because like, if I'm just thinking about the silicone arms of Wolverine, like, I can't see any joints popping through that, and I'd assume Hot Toys would use the same silicone design as that. So
Well, this one, Inner are using a
interesting.
silicone
Yeah.
body, where Hot Toys are using that shitty segmented base body where the joints are poking through. Yeah, so Inner's got an entirely seamless body, whereas like the Harley Quinn, like the bits that you can see are seamless, but then the rest of it will have joints all under.
Oh, I
Whereas
see what you mean. Okay,
in
cool. I
art,
thought he was talking
like
about
the one,
legs for some reason.
no, the In Art Wonder Woman and this one, like, I feel like they've got it's just an entire seamless body.
I see, because she's got sleeves, so he's saying like they're jointed on the Hot Toys, the arms.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm with
Whereas you won't see that with that because it's just a seamless body. So yeah.
Fair.
Okay. Last figure news. We got this drop announcement today that we're getting more Arcane stuff, which is surprising and not surprising. Arcane is very popular. The other ones seem to have done very well, and as I said, they were popular. So it looks like we're going to be getting, from the sounds of it, the Jinx. I'm sure they'll do more, but the Jinx from the end of the last season that was out. So she has a different hairstyle, shorter in that one. So I can't remember if I preferred her look by the end or if I preferred her original look, but I'm very interested to see this. I did pass on the other one. But Jim, do you prefer her end look or do you prefer her with the long pigtails?
Yeah, no, I prefer her initial look, to be completely honest. I think if I was in on this line, though, I'd be tempted by this. But I dropped in a comment as well. I want, rather than another Vi and Jinx, where's the other characters? Where's Vanda? Where's Silco? You know, where's all these other characters that would be nice to flesh out the line? Don't give me... I don't want Vi, Jinx, Vi, Jinx. I want Vi, Jinx, Xander, Silco. You know, I want more... I want to flesh out the line, like, especially Silco. He was the standout from season 1 for me. I thought he was a really well-written villain. Like a really well-written villain, because he's not... He does evil things, but he has like a just cause. He's like one of those kind of guys, like... and he's not truly evil, like... Yeah,
you don't want to be on their side, but you kind of lean like, oh, I don't...
He's kind of taking
you're not
a hard
all bad.
edge. But you can see he has like an overarching plan, and like to see that his plan was actually for the betterment, and for it to get ruined by everything. It's like he's like a tragic character, isn't he? Like the whole thing is quite. It's such a good story, such a good story.
Such a good story.
But yeah, I'd rather see more than this. And I do think this was a bit soon, to be completely honest.
I agree.
Soon. Yeah,
I agree. The other ones have not been
yeah,
out too long.
Yeah, I was about to say, it feels like other ones just came out. We just spoke about it all.
They came out this year, but like also like they're not showing the sculpts properly. They're teasing this. So are they different sculpts? Like her facial expression looks angry,
I reckon
doesn't it?
will
But I'm
be.
wondering if then Vi is going to be a different expression. So at least they're different sculpts. So I think that's better than just straight up reuse. So there we go.
It looks like
I also wonder, are these they would have developed different facial expressions, different sculpts, so they could choose which one was the best. I wonder if these are the ones that didn't make the cut the first time, so they're like, no, we can use this again.
Maybe,
yeah, but
maybe.
I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see. Definitely. David's literally. David said, "Past sold the original 2 was an amazing show, but its time has passed." Oh, I don't know about that. I still think it's really good, and I think it still stands up as.
If in like 3 years' time, I'm still like, I love this show, I could see myself picking it up. Or if they came up like cheap, I could see.
I mean,
myself
we were
picking it up.
really close to
We
picking.
were struggling.
Like
we were in struggle.
we
town.
really liked it. Really,
Yeah,
and
that
it's
was
not like
tough.
nothing about the figures aren't the problem. It was more just the money and space for me. It's like I just don't
Money,
have. I can't
space.
get everything.
Exactly.
So
I had to hold out for Aliens. So
yeah. Akira's asking, is that a different vibe? I think so. I think so.
I reckon it will be.
Yeah. Literally, no one talks about the show until another figures. I don't know. I mean, don't just because maybe
not to
someone's
you,
not.
David.
Yeah. I still think people talk about it quite often.
I still listen to the music from the show. It's
yeah.
excellent.
Oh, I have it playing all the time. Yeah. I'm very interested to see. Maybe this one will be the one that makes me give it and buys it over the other of the first one. Yeah, I think that is all the topics for tonight. So thank you very much. Did you do one?
I did do
Because
one.
I didn't. Oh, okay. I
did it.
I was right. Oh, right.
Hell, dude.
So I was about to say that's the end of the show because we don't have a game today because Vista spent all her time doing that amazing slide for the game, and Jim was going to do the game, but he got busy with work. But no, apparently we have a game, which I'm very.
Give me a sec because Vista told me how to do this and I've forgotten already.
This is a gym game. This is the first gym game.
It's not. It's Vita's quiz. It's Vita's quiz. I haven't put that much effort into it, but it's my questions. So it's not that you've oversold it now. It's
Damn. I was expecting
she was like, oh, I'm not sure I can do it, and I was like, I'll give it a go then. I'll do it because you got Paralive, so I'll do it. And,
okay, so we've just got
Vita's
game, but you've done the questions. Now that's good enough.
So I think
he is the quiz master.
He is the quiz master.
All right, don't put me up until I say I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my screen, but I'm gonna have to swap things around, basically.
Wait, you can swap things before you sharing it.
I can't figure that out, Vita. So give me a sec.
He can't multitask, Visca.
Visca?
I don't know who Visca is.
Oh, I can't laugh because Luna will wake up and she's sleeping now.
No, not
Let's bring up Luna then.
Luna screen.
Luna
screen. We need to get a Luna screen. We just have another one. Another.
Well, she's sleeping on me, so there's not much, you can't. There we go. Oh, look, she woke up.
Oh, very cute, Luna. Sal, have you seen Molly's Game? Really good film. No, I have not. Don't think I have. Have I? Now I'm second guessing myself. Hang on a second. I'm now going to have to Google it.
Oh no, Luna, no biting.
No, I have not seen that one.
Molly's Game is awesome, Gia says. Is that a scary movie, guys?
No, it's not a scary movie.
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying.
Don't lie to me.
I would never do such a thing, Vita. Not
Only
Vita.
true.
Even though that did make me laugh.
Harry Potter fans will know what I refer to. Don't
I'm not a true Harry
lie
Potter.
to me.
No, wrong one. It just
Have you
yes.
figured it out, Jim boy?
I am ready. Yes.
Are you? It doesn't look like it on my end.
Would you see it? What screen do you see? Why is it showing?
I'm seeing.
You selected the wrong ones. So that's why I told to do the thing first and then the share.
No, because I shared my top screen.
Just do again.
That one. There we go. Share. All right, you should be ready now.
Yes, right. I'll go into the private chat. Right. I won't be able to bring
Yeah.
up your stuff for a while, guys. Right. Now, what my question is before I bring it up, did you do the graphics for this one or did Vita do the graphics?
Oh, Vita sent me pretty much everything. So
Okay.
I
just so you know.
didn't put the questions.
This is
on, so-
this is
Oh, no, the
pretty
questions
cool.
are mine. The questions are
The
mine.
question.
But, like,
The question. I was going to say that's called cheating, Vita. If you gave him the questions too, you kind of know the answers.
Oh yeah, exactly. She if she won, yeah, sus. But we'll see.
I hope
Alright,
you
yeah.
enjoy the graphics.
If you win now, then I'm still going to believe that's what you did.
100%. All right, are we ready, guys? Wait, actually, I'm not ready. Jesus Christ, Jeff.
No, I was going to say,
don't know how to run
are
this.
you ready? Look, all our views have
H.
jumped up. Everyone's come in for the game.
V.
See, they know the best
Okay.
part.
All right then, guys. First of all, the graphic she made was excellent. Luna in the middle there.
Yeah, that's so
and,
good.
Vita and Harrison fighting, and then I'm happy as always. So there we are.
I was going to
Cocky.
say,
Right.
you never look unhappy on these,
It
ever.
just chat's just like James is a happy guy. He can't be anything else. He just can't. All right, are we ready? Are we locked in?
Are
on
we?
private chat?
Yes, we're on private chat. Are the rules the same? Are we just
Rules are
shouting
the
our name?
same.
Shouting the name.
Shout the
Okay.
name. The rules are the same. It rhymes, so it must be
Okay.
the crime. All right, ready?
Luna, no.
It's a no.
Well, Luna started playing with my hair now.
Guys.
Okay,
oh,
sorry.
stop chatting, guys. You're not meant to talk to each other.
Oh,
Right.
the role has
Question-
reversed.
Question 1, and I can't remember what question this is. Let me know when it changes.
Let's do
There we
it.
go. In what year was the Nintendo 64 released?
Oh,
I feel like it's in the question.
no. That would be far too easy.
That would be ridiculous. How would it be in the question?
Well, you would be saying it would what? Like it'd be. Oh, wait, we're not allowed to talk.
No,
Sorry.
that would
Shut
be
up.
too
You
early.
can talk in my version of the game. It's fine.
Oh,
Get
okay.
way too early.
Well, that would be like 1964. I don't think it was released then.
Vita, 1996.
Okay, Harrison, what's your guess?
I am going to say, I think you're better. You might be close. So I'm going to say Harry, 1997. I don't really know.
Okay,
So
all right. Dun dun dun. Vita wins. 1996.
oh, well done.
Look at that. Good guess.
Only because Harris was like, it can't be like so early in the years.
Do you know what? I thought it came out earlier than this. I was actually quite surprised.
Well, I knew
we
it
were
can't
4.
be the one I put in, the family console. I knew that can't be that
Yeah.
one. So
Oh yeah, no. Well, there we go. All right then.
Well
Question
done.
2. What movie is this from? I hope it is a movie. Okay. Oh, it is a movie. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. First image for 3 points if you can guess it.
Vita,
Yeah.
the pianist.
Damn.
Did she get it?
Yeah, she got it.
Fuck.
That's my favorite movie.
Wow,
I
that's
was
biased.
like, I'm
that
gonna
is.
put it in it, and I was just like, well, because I want her to get some of this stuff, and I was just like, is she gonna get this? So I put that picture. There's no way she'll get it. She'll get it from the S, but I can't believe it. Was it the armband?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
should've
remember
done
the
other
scene.
side.
Yeah, I've never
See, I
watched
don't.
this. So,
Oh,
so
dude, if you want to be depressed one day, then watch this.
yeah, see, that's the kind of thing I don't really want to.
Along with
I
Schindler's
love-
List.
I have heard it's very good.
I love the movie.
All right.
Well,
the next
Vita's
question
won
Vita
this
won't
one.
get. No,
Yeah.
she's only got 4 points to your 0.
She's-
And it'll be only on the second question, so there's still
I was gonna
time.
say I have
Sounds
0.
like- Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, David's saying technicality, so we'll see.
I was like,
Um,
listen, I was like, I'm gonna have a wild guess because I don't have anything to lose. So
Gio's asking if we've just watched it. No, this is Vita's favorite film. We have it on DVD and everything. So I'd never seen
Wow.
it, and she maybe
I
watched
have
it.
seen it at least 5 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made James to watch it.
It's actually it's phenomenal. I still think I prefer Schindler's List, but this film was phenomenal. Anyway, question 3. Are you ready?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bosh. Name this character.
Harry, Albert Wesker.
Yep, smashed it. You get that straight away.
I was like,
See,
who?
see. I was like, I put the second question for Visser, so question 3 is.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Although if we're going on technicalities, you did give her the 3-pointer, if I might add.
That's true.
But he
I
was
mean,
hoping I won't guess on
if
the
you
first
could've-
one.
If you
I
could have
didn't
made
think she'd
Albert
get it on the
Wesker a
first one.
3-pointer.
I really didn't think she'd get the foul. I'm
No,
worried I've made all
no.
of those too easy now. Anyway, question. The next question, I think it's 4 now. Who played Bellatrix Lestrange in the Harry Potter movie adaptations?
Oh,
Oh, what's her name?
name?
Oh,
Vita.
interesting. Yeah.
Helen.
I know it now. I know it. Can I say it? Can I beat her?
No.
2,
Ha-
1. Harry.
Is it Harry, Helen, Bowen Carter, something like that? Bowen Carter? It's like something like that.
Bone
I
Carter.
don't think I can
What
give.
the fuck?
It's close.
It's-
Chat. I'm going to put this to you
Hel-
because technically her name's
Ah.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh,
And neither of you said that. So, chat. Do you
No,
think I
that's-
should give it
that-
to
no.
Harry?
No.
No, 0
I-
points.
He didn't
No,
even
I
say
say-
the name.
Well, I knew it was like Bowen
He said
Carter, something like
Boneham.
that.
It's not even
Yeah.
Bone, it's Bonham.
That's it.
He must have
I
given
knew it
Bone.
was something like that.
That was like Bone Carter. What the hell is that?
I'm surprised you didn't. I'm so disappointed in this right now. All right, next question.
I knew the actress straight away. Just the name is just.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm never good with names.
next question.
I don't even
Yeah, me
know.
either.
Which TV show is this from? I'm gonna be interested if
Don't
you guys
get
can
it
get this
again.
on the free. Actually, I'm worried I made this too easy, but
I
we'll see.
want the 3. Oh. I'm gonna take the guess because
Yeah.
I
You
want
didn't
3
say your
points.
name yet.
Harry.
You didn't.
I'm gonna say Stranger Things.
Did you have a guess?
No.
Okay, Harry got it right. The Stranger Things. You can do
Yes, I got the 3 points.
3 points. for Harry. So
Damn.
you're leveling now. There we go. 4 each. Getting
Oh.
interesting.
He didn't say season 2. He just said Stranger Things.
He still gets that. Yeah.
Uh,
fine,
That's
it's
true.
fine. It's just I wouldn't specify that was.
I feel like he can only get 2 points. Then.
Hey.
No, I think he keeps it free. It's fine. It's fine. He did get it. He did get it right. All right. Next question. Which game do these images belong to?
Oh. I can't be. I'm gonna say it, but I can't be. Harry, that Paralives, because I was looking at the artwork.
Harry's correct. Listen, what are you doing over there? Are you alright?
I didn't. I
think
didn't
she's having a
expect
mental
him to
breakdown.
guess it.
You said you should have just like shot out your. Wow. Well, Harry's winning. I'm so shocked. But yeah, it's Paralyzed. There we go. There we go. All right. When did Toy Story 3 premiere? And I want premiere as a specific word to that.
You mean the actual
What?
day?
In which country?
No, not where
It's
did
just
it?
its
When did
first
it?
premiere. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which country. It's just its first ever premiere. Its first ever showing.
I have no idea. I'm not biggest Toy Story fan.
If you can't get an exact date, just shoot out a decade. No, not a decade. A year. A decade.
that's giving her a bit of a leeway, isn't it?
Ooh, chat's doing good.
I don't have an accurate guess. I can't really think.
David and Gio have smashed it. Just saying.
So I'm gonna just say
David dropped me a WhatsApp so I can check my
Don't
phone
cheat.
for the answer.
I'm gonna say
Eskim's
June.
got it as well.
I'm gonna say June 2017. I don't really know when it came out.
Vita?
I will say 13th of May 2015.
Now, do I give it to whoever's closest? I think I do. don't I?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
So
how I
Vita
do.
gets the point for this one because it came out in 2010.
Wow. So that long ago.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Mate,
Almost
I
get
know.
a day. Just one day, 1 month,
Yeah, you're
and
close.
5
You're
years.
close.
You are.
When Harry
Yeah,
said
you're
June,
only
I
like
was like,
5.
oh, he's gonna get it. But then he said 2017. But
No.
I can't believe it's been that long. That
No.
surprised me quite a lot because it doesn't feel like that long ago since we saw it.
No, definitely
All right,
not.
moving on. Moving on. Which game does this belong to? Both
man,
gonna
I
struggle
want
with
the-
this.
I want the 3 points, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, this one is aimed at you, Harrison, 100%, because Jim was with mine
Um,
that I'm gonna guess Narrow Lives.
Oh, I could see that logic, but I'm gonna. I can't comfortably say I know this one, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
need number
Both wanna go for
2.
the next one. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Next one is easier.
Oh,
Vita.
Harry. Oh, wait, who said it?
Ooh. Harry said O first and then fumbled. I heard Vita first through my headphones.
Well, yeah, you
Okay.
need to say your name first, not the answer.
I didn't say that answer. I just said Harry, and then I think it just came after yours. But
Is
it's
it
okay. You
Gears
go
of
first.
War?
Oh. Harrison, what's your guess?
Halo 3.
Oh, fuck's sake. I first idea
Mate, you
was Halo.
smashed it. There we
First
go.
fucking
2
idea was
points.
Halo. Wouldn't have guessed
Yeah.
that it's free though.
So I thought you had it there. I was just like, yeah, she's gonna get it, but
You're
yeah.
like, you
Last
can do
minute.
this, Vita.
Last minute I was like, oh, Gears of War. I don't know why.
Oh, that's fine. Right. Yeah, I did think about doing a Gears of War one actually, because we played a lot of that. But also, I knew
Right.
Harrison hadn't really played Halo much, so I thought it would be a fair question. All right,
It was very
last
fair.
Neither have
one.
I.
Guys, this is the last question. You ready?
Wow. That was quick.
Yes.
It's one question short because I couldn't figure out one of the slides, but it's fine. Anyway, where is this quote from and who said it? You know, all that ever mattered to me was loyalty. It was all I knew.
Damn. I'm really bad with the quotes.
If you guess who they say it to as well, then it's pretty good.
Is that for a movie? I have to say where it's from as well. Is a movie or TV show, right?
Yeah, where is
you
this
won't
quote
give a
from and
hint.
who said it?
Okay.
No, this is your question wording to be honest. So
And you know all that. Oh shit! I can see the character thing in front of my eyes, but you know when you have it in the back of your head, but you can't kind of put it to words.
Mm.
Oh, thanks, Luna.
That's how you are right now?
Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit longer because you can both get this.
Okay, give us a hint if it's a movie or a TV show.
Okay, it's neither is a game.
That's a game. Okay. So what-
Vita!
Yes.
It's Red Dead Redemption 2.
Is that your whole answer? Because what's the question?
Oh, and who
What?
said it?
So
What?
Harry, you can still jump in.
Uh,
if you get a
Arthur.
chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I
Harry.
already said the answer.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
if
no,
you-
she did just say it. Yeah.
Well, it's
she
fine.
did- she
It's
did
all,
just jump
if you
in
got
there.
it, you got.
She did get it.
Well
yeah.
done.
It's
Is it Arthur?
Why is it not going over? There we go. Arthur Morgan, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Well done.
There we are.
Well done,
There we
Vita.
are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Harry got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Vita, to be fair. It's only 3 off. That's only one. That's just one of those.
It's on the fucking
pointers.
Paralives. Harrison was lucky on
know.
it.
I can't believe
That
you
one time, you know
faulted.
that time when I put Avatar and he
Yeah.
didn't guess it. This
Yeah.
time he put Paralives and he actually paid attention to the graphics.
Yeah.
Yep.
I learned my lesson.
He does. Yeah, he did. He did.
And I
learnt
was
my
like,
lesson.
can be.
I must admit, I was
There you
looking at that. I was looking at that artwork going, it's definitely not Paralives, because that would be far too easy because we were just talking about it. And then I was like,
That's what I was
I'm going to shoot
thinking.
for it though. I'm going
I
to
was
shoot
like,
for it.
it might throw them because they won't expect to see
No.
Paralives because they're literally just talking
And then
about
that's, yeah.
that. And there we go.
Right.
There
Let's
we
see
go.
what the chat
Well
has
done,
said.
guys.
Thank you very
No,
much,
it was
Jim, for
good.
doing the questions. I enjoyed that.
That's all right. No worries.
Finally, Jim participated in the making of the show.
I contributed to the show. Yeah. I
Yeah.
did say I'll come up with my own thing eventually, but
Eventually.
You
We're on
yeah, we'll see,
episode
we'll see.
23, maybe by episode 50.
100. There'll be a 100th episode special with this new game.
I'm just going. Most of the chat's just the guesses. So, yeah, you did. All three of you got that really, with the Toy
Yeah.
Story one.
Yeah, they smashed that. To be fair.
Yeah. Right. We are at the end. Unfortunately, none of us had pictures this week. Just
No.
all too busy to take any
Sadness.
pictures. So, we've just got the Q&A as always. If you want to ask us anything just before we sign off, then you can. If not, that'll be everything. I enjoyed that one. It was good. Well, I
Yeah, I
do
did as
apologize
well.
we don't have the pictures, but we'll try our
It's
best for
alright,
next
it's
week.
alright. People can go look at other better photographers, so it's fine.
Yeah.
All good.
And if
Yeah.
you want to see our photography, just go look on Instagram and we've got loads on there.
Links are right down here.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I can never get the camera spot right. Jazz hands. Wait, what's
There's
jazz
hands.
Oh, Gio said Pianist great film. Yes, Gio, that's one of the most amazing movies ever.
Pianist is a word you can easily mishear for something else. I just noticed.
Depends how you pronounce it.
It
The
is.
pianist.
The pianist. The pianist. The pianist.
Piano
what now?
pianist.
Yeah.
Anyway. We
Anyway, but-
ending the show on that note? On the pianist?
Yes, on the pianist.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. As always,
Thanks
thank
for
you if
stopping
you
by, guys.
thank you for watching. If you watched from the beginning, we do really appreciate that. Obviously, if you can hit the like button and the subscribe, that does really help. We are trying to get up as best we can. As soon as we get to the next milestone, which I think will be, I'd say 200 subs, I think I'll do another giveaway then. So as soon as we get there, we'll do another giveaway. As always, check out all of our Instagrams, and yeah, follow them, and then we'll see you next week. So thank you very much. We will be back. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks.
See you later, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.